Left 4 Dead. One of the OG zombie first-person shooter games. However, does it really live up to its sequel? That's honestly just objectively better? No, it doesn't. But still gonna go over this game because this is one of my favorites from my childhood that I used to play on the Xbox 360. So we're gonna dive into the 3 separate sections, starting off with. Now, the campaign for this game, I decided to choose my personal favorite from this one, which is Dead Air, so that way I could explain how everything works. Now, the way campaigns typically start off, you start off in an open little area where you have your items, your guns, your heals, and then you go off and then you kind of do your own thing. Now, this is where you first get introduced to the big bads of this game, the Common Infected. Now, while they're individually pretty weak, in numbers, they will jump you and beat the ever-loving shit out of you. But this is why, when you're being surrounded, you have your shove, so that way you can knock them away, give you some breathing room. Now this is where we first encounter our first special infected, the Smoker. Now, what the Smoker does is he wraps you around with his tongue and then drags you towards you to do damage and to choke you to death. But with quick team coordination, you can easily dispatch a Smoker. But if you're on your own, you will get dragged away and your team will have to come chase you down. However, you can just shoot the tongue instead of the Smoker, or just bash your teammate to get them loose. While we're on the topic, let's just go ahead and do a rundown of the other special infected. Next, we have the Boomer. The Boomer is a very big, bloated individual, and if you're not careful, and you shoot him too close, he will explode, covering you in a vomit-like substance that will attract the horde to you and blind you. Same thing will happen if he just chooses to vomit on you. Not gonna lie, I'm kinda into it. Next up, we have the Hunter. A hooded, school shooter looking motherfucker that will crawl on all fours like a goddamn Therian bastard and then jump and start ripping your guts out after he lands on you. And he deals more damage on the initial landing the higher up he is. However, he's low-key kind of a bitch though, so if you start shooting at him as a bot, he will instinctively jump away, and they're pretty weak on their own. Not as weak as a Boomer, but still pretty weak.
Stay positive, guys.
Now after some black magic fuckery, I'm gonna be honest with you, this shouldn't happen. I don't know how that happened, but now you see the Witch, which I'm pretty sure the game had a stroke when spawning her in, but what's normally supposed to happen is that if you stand too close, she gets pissed off and goes and starts trying to beat the shit out of the person who pissed him off. But there's a couple counters. One, shotgun straight to the back of the head. Put her down like Old Yeller. And two, walking into the safe room after aggroing her, for some reason just confuses her and makes her run away, screaming like a little baby girl. All in all, she's pretty avoidable. Now, I can't really talk about this last guy without also talking about the finale structure of this game. The way a campaign ends is you have to typically either call in or fuel a vehicle to escape. Well, once you do that, a horde comes. And then after you take out that horde, big man himself, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson mixed with John Cena and pure testosterone, the Tank. The Tank doesn't want to deal with none of your bullshit. He wants to come beat ass and take names. That's his plan of action. And he's kind of a baby. Let's be honest, he's very easy to take down with a full team. Now, on your own, he might seem kind of invincible. If you don't have any fire, he might also seem kind of invincible. He can wipe out an entire team with one hit if he hits a car or something, because he can fling physics objects. Beyond that, he's pretty much just the big boss. Well, what happens after the survivors fuel up their vehicle? Well, just watch this glorious scene happen. That is the greatest end credits theme of all time. Survival, it's a very simple concept. If you've ever played Call of Duty Zombies, you should know, hold out for as long as you can. You get to select from a certain few maps from the game, and one specific one that doesn't have a campaign called The Last Stand. And this is what this whole update was about. After a little while, however, it does become unplayable chaos, which you will die pretty quickly. Versus, hell yeah, the game mode where you get to play as zombies that fuck over the survivors. Except for the fact that it's kind of hard because everybody's been playing this game since '08, and they're just objectively better most of the time. Either that or you get really even games, but beyond that, I mean, it's mostly just salty people. Nowhere near as bad as Left 4 Dead 2, though. I've only been kicked from this game once, which objectively shouldn't be a good thing, but whatever. But you know, you play as the zombies this time. That's pretty cool. The way it works this time is scores based on how far the survivors get into the campaign, and by how many items, like how healthy they are, how many items they've used, and that's calculating the score. And then for the infected, you just gotta try to stop them, and then just get farther than they did. Which, that's just the gameplay loop reverses for you. And yes, you do get to play as the tank. Not the witch, though. Before I forget, I should probably mention that when playing as a tank, so that way you can't just camp, you do have to go attack survivors, or else you will lose control to a bot because he gets so unbelievably angry, he shoots your consciousness out of his body and then becomes an AI. Well, now you know how Left 4 Dead plays, and how it functions, how it works. You know, the little intricacies about this game. The original plan for this video was to kind of explain why Left 4 Dead 1 isn't really worth playing in 2025. But it kind of just devolved to me explaining the game. So I think I'm just going to leave it as an explanation of how Left 4 Dead works. And then I might do a follow-up on why Left 4 Dead 2 is just objectively better. Even though I do love Left 4 Dead 1 to my heart, to the moon, and back. But I will admit, Little Brother is so much better. It's like playing Halo 3 compared to Halo 1. I mean, one's just objectively better because it's more fun to play. The sandbox is more fleshed out. Like Left 4 Dead 2's got melee weapons, new zombies. It's got, honestly, more well-designed maps. I mean, beyond that though, Left 4 Dead 1, is it still worth playing in 2025? Probably not. Solely because of one reason. Left 4 Dead 2 has an entire game mode called Left 4 Dead 1 Versus, Left 4 Dead 1 Campaign, Left 4 Dead 1 Survival, which just takes away all the new stuff added in Left 4 Dead 2. So, I guess now we got where this video was supposed to go, so, good morning, good afternoon, and good night, or something, I don't know. Left 4 Dead 2? A sequel? Exactly 1 year later? That's preposterous. There's no way it's as good as the original. It's probably worse. Oh my god, it's just better. In every way. It's almost like that was the entire point of my last video. That some of you didn't seem to understand. I'm not calling you out, because that's mean. But please just watch the full video before you leave mean comments sometimes. Anyway, let's just hop right in. Here you go. You got your main characters. Coach, Ellis, Nick, Rochelle. Coach, the leader. Ellis, the loudmouth optimistic. Nick, the loudmouth pessimistic. Rochelle, the woman. The same setup as the original game, except I like these characters more. Ah! Jesus! And this is where the classic setup of Left 4 Dead begins, except this time you don't start off with all these fancy Uzis and such. You get melee weapons, a brand new thing introduced to this game. Essentially, they let you slice and dice combos all around you instead of having to shoot and reload. We also got brand new types of zombies. These little hazmat guys, when you kill them sometimes, they'll drop a bile grenade, which is essentially the boomer's vomit from the first game, but you can throw it at zombies. And then they'll just fight each other, or just run to that little area so you can all gun them all down. Also, hunters, still kind of a pussy. My AI, also still kind of stupid. Now this is a brand new big boy sidearm. The Magnum, Desert Eagle, Desert Cobra, whatever you want to call it. This thing can one-tap common infected in every difficulty. And I mean every. We'll get to another one later. Now, since in the last video I talked about the Boomer, Smoker, Tank, Witch, Hunter, I'm not going to go over those. However, the ones I will go over are the brand new boys. We got the Charger. Essentially, he does exactly what you think he does. He masturbates all day long.
You know what they say about zombies with one big arm?
Pretty much he just charges into you, picks you up, slams you in the ground. He's the only special infected other than the Tank and the Witch who can tank more than one melee hit. He can tank 2 before dying. And also, I'm at least 20%, I'm at least like 90% sure he cannot be headshot. But I might just be tweaking. Then you got the Spitter. She's essentially the anti-camping special infected. She spits acid directly at your feet, and if you stand in it, out you go bye-bye. That's pretty much what happens. It will melt you, and since the AI are stupid, they have to take less damage because they don't understand sometimes you don't want to stand in the goo, you want to leave. And then, we got the bane of my existence. We got the Jockey. Now the Jockey, he's just annoying as fuck. He's annoying to play, he's annoying to play against. And when we get to the versus section, I'll show you how annoying he can really be sometimes. Now, the Jockey, he's tiny, sporadic, runs around everywhere, and jumps at everything. So, when you're trying to shoot him, it's kind of difficult. But, yeah, I guess that's all I really had to say for him. Yeah. My music went out. Oh, that's kind of sad. And then we got the brand spanking new game modes. That's not new, that is literally just Left 4 Dead 1 survival co-op and versus. Which means there's literally no reason to go back and play the first game, which was the point that I was making to begin with. I'm sorry, I'm so salty. So there's these game modes called mutations, which essentially change the rough makeup of the original game, such as Rocket Dude, which means you just rocket around on a grenade launcher, or Death's Door, which means you don't go down, you just die, or maybe something like Health Packopolis, which is versus with no health packs, or something crazy like Four Swordsmen, all you have are swords, Chainsaw Massacre, all you have are chainsaws with unlimited gas. Or maybe something like Hunting Party, where there's only hunters, or Hard 8 if you want a challenge, where 8 special infected spawn with almost no cooldown. It's kind of insane. And this one's one of my personal favorites. It's called Last Man on Earth, which is where it's you and the special infected and nothing else. And, by the way, just to prove there's no reason to go back to the original game, this is unmodded. Now, remember earlier when I was talking about a certain game mode? When I was talking about the Magnum? Well, here it is. Realism. Essentially, 4 more difficulty settings. Now, all realism does typically is increase everything's health. So, headshots are necessary, or shotguns. Makes it to where witches one-shot you, tanks pretty much one-shot you, and everything kills you in like 2 seconds. And there's no glowing around survivors or items, so you have no idea where anybody is. If they go down, you have to scramble to find them if they aren't near you. And believe me, it is a pain in the ass. Here's the results of me trying to play. And we can't forget game modes like Versus Survival. Oh. But surely Scavenge and fucking damn it. I mean, it's Versus. Pretty much the same as the last game, except for, well, there's not very many intricacies to it now. Now it's just whoever gets the farthest gets the most points. It has nothing to do with how healthy you are or what items you use. So, yeah, low-key it's just kind of worse because the people here are even meaner. In Left 4 Dead 1, since there's so few people playing the game, they kind of take what they can get. In this game, people are just assholes, especially if you fuck one little thing up. Oh, you didn't think I was gonna forget, did you? Hell yeah! I'm mowing down zombies in Peach's Castle as Invincible with Ginger from Chicken Run, Meg Griffin, and Purple Guy! Oh my fucking god, this is so fucking cool! Oh my god! Look at it! It's so awesome! It's got all the rooms! Oh my god! And that's Left 4 Dead 2. Yeah, I told you it was better than the original. In every way. And if you don't like the new HUD, because the old one was better, which I believe in, go download the mod. Or, you want the old weapon models? Go download the mod. You want to play as fucking Adolf Hitler and teaming up with Freddy Fazbear, going to go take down evil people in City 17? Go download the mods! Literally. And you don't want to play against a new Special Infected? Go play the original game modes that are in Left 4 Dead 2! You don't want to play on the new maps? Guess what? The original maps are in the game! It's literally just the better version of the game in every way. It's got everything for everyone from point A to point B. It's just objectively the better game. And, that's pretty much it for today, I guess. This one does as good as the last one, and if it does, then I'm doing more video essays and reviews, because obviously, nobody likes watching my, my Let's Plays. So I guess this is what I'm doing from now on. And this will be the only time you see my face. So, remember, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. And as my buddy Lee would say, I stole that. No, I'm telling you, Dream Blunt rotation would be Luigi, Snoop Dogg, Jesus Christ, and Santa Claus. No, I'm not arguing with you. Bye. Hey. How the fuck did you get in here? Okay. Okay. I know what we want. I know what you want. I know exactly what it is you want. You want another review, don't you?
No!
You know, it's been a while since I did a real one. I mean, the last couple of videos, they were kind of reviews, but they really weren't. So I got two options for you. Two. We got either Vector Man for the Sega Genesis, or Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, also for the Sega Genesis. Now, I don't actually own that game specifically, but I own Sonic Classics Collection, which has Sonic 1, 2, and Mean Bean Machine. So, go ahead, take your time, take your time. Well, it doesn't matter what you vote, because I'm doing both. Yeah, this is going to be the first double review. Kinda. Review battles are sort of the similar concept, but that's not... One, I've only done that once. Two, it sucked. And three, they weren't really reviewing the game itself, just more comparing the games. So, you know what? This is enough yapping from me. Let's dive in. Now, you see, when first beginning Vector Man, you... Oh, nah. I don't know what kind of dumbass does a review like that. What kind of absolute buffoon would even try to record a video like that?
But since Magneto was on,
Is he gonna fall or no? Okay.
Can the fucking game show up, please?
I mean, is it showing up on OBS?
No, that's what I'm trying to... Do I need to do a window capture? Yes, I do.
It's fucking fire.
Jesus fuck.
Why is he pissing? What, like, actually, why is he pissing the shit?
I guess we should probably read this. It's 2049, and Earth City's forests and ice caps are fueled with toxic sludge. Humanity has escaped to the stars, leaving mechanical Orbots to clean up. One powerful Orbot Raster oversees the cleanup through a planet-wide common tragedy strikes when an air attendants connect a salvage nuclear bomb to Raster's master control circuits. Warhead is born, and he stands for tyranny, hatred, and oppression. By Warhead's decree, Earth is forged into an instrument of death for the returning humans.
So Wally, but the robots are gonna kill him.
Yeah? Vector Man lands at his space barge after delivering a load of sludge to the sun. Unhindered by evil mind control, he will not rest until Warhead is defeated and Earth is again free. Isn't this guy supposed to be green? Why is he yellow? So all that doesn't really make that much sense, because as soon as you drop in, it's not like there's trash everywhere. I mean, it looks like a Bowser-esque, you know, flying ship, and like you got these guys shooting at you. So they're the evil mind control robots. They don't even look like robots. They look like the Thing for the Fantastic Four. I'm just gonna go briefly over the controls real quick. So by default, this is the Sega Genesis controller. You know, you got your A, B, and C. Well, by default, you'd think A would be the jump button, you know, the one that your finger's closest to, but actually, it's C, and A and B are shoot by default. So already, you already have to change the controls, and it's not even, it's annoying. I adapted to it before I changed my controls, but I still fucked up jumping when I meant to shoot. So we're already not off to the best to start. Not to mention that you can shoot in all cardinal directions, you know, north, south, east, west, all that bullshit, which is great, if it weren't for the fact that you have no control over your movement when you do it. You see, when you shoot diagonally, you have to move forward or backwards. To shoot down diagonally, you have to move forward or backwards, which causes situations like this, where you can't avoid getting hit unless you want to be really cheesy. Level. Beating this level will be an accomplishment.
Great diagonals!
Yeah, but you move forward if you go diagonal, so he's gonna hit me.
Yeah, fair, but...
We didn't spend too much time playing this game. We got through about a fourth of the game, about 25%. We completed a couple bosses. The first one, pain in the ass, because for some reason the first level was the hardest out of all the ones that we played. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And, well, the boss of the first level, you gotta jump around the rockets, and you gotta shoot him below, but the way he, like, moves around, he swoops down on the first wave, but swoops up on the second, and you gotta jump over him, and it's just confusing. He can only shoot him when he's dropping rockets. And then the second level, completely different change of gameplay. I mean, it took us like 30 seconds, but, I mean, what the fuck is this? What am I even looking at? Am I a tank? Am I on a railroad track? What am I doing? Am I shooting him? Am I shooting above him? Turns out you gotta jump over him and then shoot him as he's coming up, and then knocks him down. And that's pretty much it.
How did he...
Oh. Is that it? Also, this game doesn't have continues. Now, take a look at this picture. This is your average baked pinto black-eyed pea. This is a bean. Okay? This is a bean. What is this? Oh my god! This game's soundtrack is so fire! Oh my fucking god! Like, I could actually put this shit on my Spotify. I could put this shit on anything. I could dance to this shit in the shower. I could listen to it at a funeral. I could listen to it at a birthday party. I could listen to it at a brothel. I could listen to this certified heat anywhere on the fucking planet, and it would still go hard as hell. Oh shit. Oh no, they're unionizing. They're pissed.
Oh god. They're unionizing again. Man, we need to give them dental care. I've been telling you this. Oh, I know it doesn't make sense because they don't have teeth, okay? But they
don't
keep
have mouths.
demanding it.
Oh fuck. Oh shit. I was.
Oh, why? Holy.
God damn!
Unionizing! Stop!
Yeah, if you're gonna unionize, don't unionize that fast!
Jesus, please slow down! Survive! They
all
won.
killed themselves in ritualistic suicide. let's just do level 1. Beans, let me give you a hand or two. And then we go underground. Now, the titular title, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, has a couple problems. Alright, number 1. Where are the fucking beans? I signed up for beans, not this jelly bullshit. This is just Puyo Puyo. If you didn't know that, even though, you know, this game's been out for like, what, 30 years? I mean, you should know by now that it's Puyo Puyo, okay? We live in the massive 2025, okay? And, you know, us filthy capitalist pigs don't understand Puyo Puyo, so they have to take Dr. Robotnik and Puyo Puyo, do a little bit of, and then, boom, we got Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, one of the greatest Genesis games of all time. And 2, where's the machine? This is underground. There's no robotics other than what you're going against. Unless you're implying that the machine is covered in rock and we're just looking at it through a glass pane. That wouldn't really make much sense, but I'm just nitpicking at this point because this game's actually really good. It's a mean machine. It's a crazy machine. Hey, mean machine. It's a crazy machine. Hey. Dr. Eggman on the scene, throwing eggs down with his mean bean machine. Hey, no hedgehogs around to speak. No, super speed. Hey, got red and blue and yellow. Not talking about those young fellows, hey. Now, believe it or not, this is one of those puzzle games with a story mode, where you go up against all of Eggman's robots and go beat their ass in Puyo Puyo, and then that's it. And then go beat the shit out of Eggman and Puyo Puyo. Of course, we didn't get that far. We played this game for about 30 minutes, right before I, needed to go night-night, before I was, eepy. But yeah, that's pretty much all this game is. It's just Puyo Puyo. I mean, the bots start to kind of kick your ass, near the end of the game, but, that's kind of how these puzzle games with actual story modes go, and Coconuts is here. That's pretty fire. Trust me, it's all part of the playbook.
Look, it's in the Dolphins playbook, okay? It must be right.
Yeah, fuck. I don't think the Dolphins plan this one.
When do they plan? Be honest.
That's an excellent question.
They planned for that one, probably.
I think they did plan for that one, actually. That exact formation was in the Super Bowl playbook. Yeah. I did low-key just fart on his face, though.
Have no one even made it to Super Bowl before?
Oh, I'm fucked. Yeah, no.
Yeah, you're not getting this. Wait!
What?!
No.
That's bullshit! There was 4 connected there! That's
I don't
bullshit.
think it counts anything with off screen.
Now, that we've played both these games and talked about them, I like both of these games. I do like both of them very much. However, if I had to choose a winner, it's fucking Mean Bean Machine by a long shot! Oh, and I almost forgot. Something about morning, afternoon, night, and something waving by. Lee says I stole it. Are you fucking kidding me?! you doing? You see? I was just playing some bullshit fuck shit Call of Duty. Yeah. Wanna play something old? You know what? Let's just go ahead and hop straight into the game. I mean, look at the characters right here. I mean, you got Bowser, Peach, Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, Koopa Troopa, Toad. I mean, it all makes sense. What the fuck is Donkey Kong Jr. doing here? So here's a basic layout of the tracks. You get the mushroom, the flower, and the star cup. So my dumbass has got to go back and do that all again in 100cc. Just to play the special cup. Man, this game doesn't even look half bad. I mean, sure, it's on Super Nintendo, so it's all 2D and shit, but I mean, it can't be that bad. Oh. So, unlike in every other Mario Kart game, the map in this game is on the bottom of the screen like the Nintendo DS. Now, this wouldn't be so bad if it weren't for the fact that, well, I can't see half the goddamn screen because of it. I mean, if they could get this shit right on F-Zero, why do they have to do this shit on Mario Kart? Now, people give this game shit over the controls, but once you get used to the drifting, it's pretty fluid. I mean, spinning out is kind of annoying, but just don't hard drift. I mean, it's not hard, and you don't really need to, because all the drifts are pretty wide in this game, except for the Bowser Castle levels. The only gripe with the controls I really have is that to accelerate, you press B, right? But you press A to use items, so you kind of have to crab claw it, just so you can throw your banana behind you. But that's really all I have to say about the controls. They're actually pretty fluid. Now, when it comes to the AI, they will sometimes just straight up fucking cheat. Like, look at Yoshi start hauling ass the moment that I, get a little far away. And they have their own items because the game just can't calculate their own item mods, because I understand that. But damn, they threw I watched Yoshi throw 5 eggs in one race, dude. It was insane. Actually, it was in one lap on this last race. I have to play almost flawlessly. Oh, fuck you, Yosh. Dude, you just threw one! Go to hell! Yo. Yo! Yoshi, how many times do you have to get fucking knocked up to throw all these goddamn eggs? That's 4! This lap! That's 5 this lap! Damn! Nope, nope, I'm taking the scenic route. Great, no item. Thanks. Oh, I'm golden. Oh yeah, yeah, that's race. Man, Yoshi got fucked. Damn! So, other than the fact that Yoshi was moving like King Von, there's not really many problems I have with this game. I actually had fun recording it, and I was playing by myself too. Normally that doesn't happen. The next part, though, I do genuinely have a problem with. Now, I'm gonna ask you a question. Tell me which map this is. Is this A, Mario Circuit 1, B, Mario Circuit 2, or C, Mario Circuit 4? Well, it's actually neither of those. It's actually Mario Circuit 3. See, they're all way too goddamn similar. They all have the same identity, and they all share the same name except for a number. I mean, maps like the Bowser Castle, I would know the difference because of how, because they got much different turns and shit. Then you got stuff like Rainbow Road, which is a completely different look. But other than that, they all look and play kind of the same. I mean, shit, some of them are harder than the ones that are after them. Also, this track, because I cannot see. Oh, nah, bro, that's not fair, because I cannot see what is going on right now. You know, since we're already talking about the tracks, some of these are just plain ugly. Like this one. This isn't even appealing to look at. It's just brown. With brown. And a little bit of rainbow. And it's stupid. why is he even here? Okay, look, I get it. The rare games weren't out at the time, but he has no genuine reason to be here. You could have put anything else. You could have put, I don't know, maybe a Hammer Brother, maybe another one of the Koopalings at the time, because, you know, those guys are cool. You could have put literally any other Mario character in here, but you chose to go, like, okay, I get at this time, you know, the arcade Donkey Kong is all we really had, so Donkey Kong Jr., but why not just put regular-ass Donkey Kong? I mean, literally the only difference is you'd have to take off the bib that has JR on it, but, like, he has no reason to be here. You could have put anybody else. Fucking Boom Boom. I don't really care. Anybody, and I mean anybody, could have gone here instead of Donkey Kong Jr.
What the fuck is a Boom Boom? Junior, who is Boom Boom? I've never seen Boom Boom.
I've never seen him either, but I mean, he looks cool though.
Yeah, he looks cool. Junior, if you showed me that character and asked me what his name was, never in a million years would I have guessed fucking Boom Boom.
Now, I can only really talk about Battle Mode from experience because, I don't have any friends to play with. But I played it, like, on Switch Online with a buddy before, and we both agreed that Loki kind of sucks, because, you know, can't see shit. Other than that, I mean, it's just, tiny tracks, you, bing, with a shell, you know, hit him with the, bada boom, with a banana, but that's about it. Nah, bro, that ain't fair, everything's the same color to me. I apologize in advance to my editing self. This map isn't even, like, functionally terrible. It's just I can't fucking see. Oyster mushrooms in the big 2025. Really? He really thought he was gonna catch me with that one. He doesn't know that I'm different. No, fuck you! Fuck you, Yoshi! Fuck you! Damn it! Literally, not even like, half a second. Now, is this game perfect? No. Is it fun? Yes. But is it still worth playing in 2025? Or at all for that matter, at any point in time? Maybe for 1992? I'm gonna be honest, while Super Mario Kart, it was fun for the little bit that I played it for. It was about an hour when I beat 50cc. Low-key, I don't really like this game. I mean, yeah, I had fun with it, but I'd probably never play it again, to be honest with you, when I can just play Mario Kart 8, or Mario Kart Wii, or Mario Kart Double Dash, shit, Mario Kart 64. I would play any other Mario Kart except this one. You know, I might play this one over Super Circuit solely because this is more convenient to play than Super Circuit. But other than that, I have nothing else really to say on this game. It's Mario Kart as stripped down as humanly possible. It is literally the bare definition of Mario Kart and nothing else. It's just racing with items and Mario. That's pretty much all the game is. That's all I have to say for it, really. So, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Bye-bye. You know, video games, they've come quite a long way. I mean, back in the day, I mean, the coolest shit on the planet was two little ping pong paddles hitting it back and forth, and eventually, you know, we got tiny ass games on here. Like, this is like 64 megabytes maybe of data on this big ass cartridge. And then, I mean, we managed to take games like 1,000 times that size onto this little, like, Cheez-It of a cartridge. That's insane! So, like, now let's think about it. What do you do when you take the old good shit with the new good shit and then squish it together in some sort of circular motion, like a ball, and maybe make it yellow? Now, Pac-Man has been around for 45 years. Do you understand how long that is for a game that really should have only been one to last for? I mean, shit, he's had sequel after sequel. It doesn't really make sense. Games such as Miss Pac-Man, Pac-Man Plus, Super Pac-Man, Baby Pac-Man, Pac-and-Pal, Junior Pac-Man, Pac-Mania, Arrangement, Pac-Man VR, Maze Madness, Adventures in Time, Quest for the Golden Maze, Pac-Man vs. Arrangement, Championship Edition DX, Battle Royale, Pac-Man 256, Championship Edition 2, Party Royale, Geo, Mega Tunnel Battle Shock Champs, Community, Pac-Man 99, Pac-Land, Pac-in-Time, Pac-Man World, Repack, World 2, Pac-and-Roll, World 3, Pac-Man Tilt, Ghostly Adventures 3, Ghostly Adventures 2, Shadow Labyrinth, Mystery Mix Pac-Man, Pac-Man, Pac-Man Carnival, Family Pinball, Puzzle Club, Pac-Attack, Pac-Man 2, The New Adventures, Pac-Man Party, All-Stars, Fever, Pac-Man, Pinball Dance, War Rally, Pac-Man Motors, Party Monsters, Pop, and that's not even all of them. I mean, shit, he even has merch. He has shirts on shirts. He has board games. He has TV shows. He even has a spot on Amazon Prime's secret level. Do you know how much of a fucking icon you have to be? Obviously not much, but still. And, like, to be able to do all those things and still be, like, generational and enjoyed 45 years after you come out, you gotta be doing something. What is it you're doing? Nothing's changed! You know what? I just knew. Somehow I just knew they're gonna fuck up the quality. I mean, look, this is arcade quality, and it's so goddamn fuzzy. Like, it shouldn't look like this. It looks like I'm playing on a Java phone. And also, not to mention, this game Pack and Roll, fucking, it takes 10 million years to load, and that's unacceptable. Hello? Game? Jesus. It also doesn't help that some of these games just kind of, like, aren't fun. Like, Pack and Roll, it is a very confusing, hard-to-control mess because it is an analog ball-rolling game that you control with a keyboard and a mouse. And that wouldn't be so bad if it weren't for the fact that this game doesn't have native controller support on PC. What the fuck, Bandai? Since we're already on the topic of the games themselves, I'm just going to show footage of one in particular, just so you can get my point. Almost every game here is just Pac-Man with different graphics and maybe a gimmick. Other than that, they're all pretty much the exact same. I mean, Pac-Man Arrangement, literally just Pac-Man with slightly different levels. Pac-Mania is literally just Pac-Man, but 3D. I mean, the only game that's actually different is maybe Pac-Land. Well, Pac-Land's definitely different. Pack and Roll and Pac-Moto. But beyond that, they're all roughly the exact same. I mean, Pac-Man Championship Edition's nice because that's fun and all, but like, that's the only reason I'd actually consider purchasing this game is maybe for the original Pac-Man and the couple of weird ones, and then Pac-Man Championship Edition. That's the only reason I could actually see, like, buying this game. The rest of these are kind of just shovelware shoehorned in just to, you know, pad out. And actually, I don't really fuck with that. I really don't fuck with that. So I was just looking at the store page, right? And I see this bundle down here. It's a classic Pac-Man. And oh look, Championship Edition. Oh wow, that's crazy. It's almost like these two are already included in another game in this bundle. Oh, Pac-Man 256? This game's free on your phone! This is the only one that isn't actually included in this game, except for this one. These two are the only ones not included in this game. Like, and you have the balls to charge $45? The game here is already $20, which honestly I think is a little highway robbery. These games, shut up. These games are not really worth $20. I mean, I bought this game for like $2. I bought this whole game for like $2. Look, half these games you can't even play by default. You have to unlock. Hold on. You have to unlock this game. You have to unlock this game. You have to unlock this game, and you have to, like, why? Why do you have to unlock any of these? It's a collection. I should be able to play them off rip. That's all I gotta say about the Steam page. I'm astonished. Genuinely. I mean, listen. If that's the only way you have to play Pac-Man, more power to you. I mean, of course, the original game, like the original arcade, old school arcade games, they run pretty good on here because they're not hard to run. But literally the moment you barely get like any kind of graphically intensive, except for Championship Edition, but that's got its own problem. You can't close the game. You have to completely close the app. You have to completely close Pac-Man Museum Plus to leave Championship Edition, which is a little bit of bullshit. But beyond that, I mean, the games, half of them don't even run smoothly. I mean, like I said, Pack and Roll has to take, like, Sonic 06 levels to load. And trust me, I tried to record this before this, and I can't even get the footage to work. Like, how? Like, and not to mention, they're charging $20 for this bullshit. Half of it you can't even play when you first buy the game. And like, the controller, I got to work with the game, and turns out, if you plug in the controller after you start the game, it doesn't work. And when you load the game, as soon as it flashes up, it'll always say that it's struggling to start. It always has, the screen turns white, and it says, wait, or close the program for like a half a second, then it starts. This game is holding on by a thread. I don't know how it's functioning, and it's scary. Beyond that, it's Pac-Man. I know I glazed him at the beginning. I love the original Pac-Man. I love Miss Pac-Man. I love the 4-player Battle Royale Pac-Man. But these other games are kind of AIDS. Like, actually, donkey doo-doo cheeks. I mean, I'm astonished. I don't know how, in God's green earth, you managed to take Pac-Man, literally circle and maze, and make it bad. Not to mention, real quick, when you doing a little keyboard shit, certain games, you know, in Pac-Man, you hold the joystick in the direction when you're going past a wall, you'll immediately turn in the next turn. Well, some of these games don't fucking do that. It's bullshit, and now I'm kind of nitpicking at this point, but honestly, I think this might have been my worst purchase I've ever made. By a long shot. Now, that's all I gotta say. I'm almost a grown-ass man yelling about Pac-Man. So I'm just gonna leave it here. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You know, after playing Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine for you guys, I was thinking, why haven't I played any bad Sonic games? Well, simple solution. I don't think there is one. Now, of course, Sonic has had a couple rough patches every now and again, but he always claps back with an even better game next time. And even with his controversial jump to 3D, he still pulled it off pretty well. Of course, some of his games are a couple stinkers. Now, while there is games like Sonic Forces, and, at least Sonic Forces is kind of pretty to look at, and Sonic 06 can be fun when it's not destroying your Xbox and eating its memory from the inside out. However, I think I found it. I think I have found the worst Sonic video game ever. Had you for a second, didn't I? Now, I don't own this game. Like, I don't own a Game Gear, and I don't really own the game. On a technicality, you see, I have what is the Sonic Origins Plus collection on the Xbox, and comes with 12 Game Gear games, including Sonic Labyrinth. Here we go. Here's the actual page in the manual if you want to read it, but here's my interpretation. I'm Dr. Eggman. Oh, that rotten blue rodent outruns all of my inventions? Well, what if I steal his J's and make him wear Converse? It'll make him slow as fuck! Yeah, this game blows. I mean, okay, so pretty much the way this works is, it's a bunch of mazes, okay? Now, I'm a big fan of, like, puzzle platforming games. However, there's not really much puzzle, there's not really much platforming. It's mostly exploring, trying to find 3 keys so you can make it to the end of a level, but you move so slow! I mean, like, I get that's, like, part of the story, But this didn't have to be a Sonic game. Okay, this could have been anything else. I mean, you can use a spin dash to go faster and all, but beyond that, it's pretty much just a really, really slow Sonic game. Congratulations, Zone 1-1 clear. Top speed, 625 kilometers per hour. Wait, get this shit in freedom units right now! Thank you. Level 2. Good luck! Do I need it? The game follows this structure. 4 zones, and 4 levels per zone, with 1 boss as the final level. Which is pretty intuitive if it weren't for the fact that at Zone 3, I gave the fuck up because I could not figure out what was going on, and I constantly died to some bullshit. See, that's a problem with this game. This game has a lot of bullshittery because there's no hints or anything for you in this game. You basically have to raw dog it without like any prior knowledge, or else you're just not going to get anything done unless you're going to look up a YouTube playthrough. This is not a walkthrough. Since we're on the topic of like bullshittery, let's talk about the boss fights real quick. Of course, I've only played through 2 because I've only played through really half of the game, but with the first one, you get no gratification when you hit him. I mean, I think he blinks, but like you don't get a sound or anything when you hit him. And for the second boss, he can hit you as soon as you drop in, and it's a load of bullshit. That's a load of shit! I'm just gonna talk about this real quick because I think it's really stupid. So Sonic picks up a Chaos Emerald and just rolls away. Where did he roll to? I mean, that was a closed off arena last time I checked. So, excuse me? And the ring system in this game doesn't really make sense because in boss fights, you get rings so that way you can take a hit. 1. You cannot recollect your rings when you get hit. It's like, that's like the one thing Sonic is supposed to do when he drops his rings, is collect them back. That's the whole health system of Sonic the Hedgehog. At least the levels kind of make this right, because when you get hit in the regular levels, your key flies out, or however many you had, and you just go recollect them. So why couldn't they do that in the boss fight with the rings? I mean, the arenas have rings in them, but only like 1 or 2. So if you get hit more than once, you're pretty much fucked if you suck at the game, like yours truly. The other levels start to introduce different ways of travel, like the jump pad, bubble elevator. It's all the same depending on the level. They all do the same thing. Or the cannons, or the teleporters, or the moving platforms. But in the end, all it really does is just make the levels more complicated to remember than they need to be. It doesn't help that every platform looks the same in all the colors. Each level is color-coded, so pretty much if your level is purple, everything's gonna be purple. It's gonna be hard to remember where you're at unless you can really remember key landmarks, and there's not really many of those. I mean, shit, in World 2, there's this level where you go through the doors, and then when you go through one, I thought I was still on the same level. I thought it fucked up, or I thought it was a fake door, but no, it's a whole other sub-level that you need to go to get another key. I get the game is called Sonic Labyrinth, but I mean, you should still be able to mark out where you're at. I mean, okay, granted, this is troublesome for someone who has problems, differentiating colors, but, like, that is an unreasonable amount of confusion. I don't even think, like, a kid back in the 90s when this game came out would be able to figure this out easier. I mean, like, what else am I supposed to do? I just kind of fuck around and then eventually figure out where I'm supposed to go. I mean, that's how I beat this level with the cannons, and, granted, you shouldn't have to do that. After playing that, I think it made me slow. I think it made me a problem. Actually, I think this game might have made me feel stupider than fucking math class in high school. Genuinely, I think this might make me feel stupid because I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with this game. It's not hard. I don't understand why I'm having a tough time with it. But, I mean, for a Sonic game where I'm slow as sin, I shouldn't be having problems. It is a slow, boring puzzle game. Like, what am I supposed to do? All I know is that I go collect keys in some bumblefuck labyrinth. It's a maze with no end. A labyrinth with no exit. A maze with no prize. Burn it! Destroy it! Just get rid of it. I don't like this game. This game sucks. I apologize for my outburst. But I finally did a Sonic game. And it won't be Sonic 06, because I can't get it to work anytime I record it. Fuck you! Oh, and we cannot forget. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Woo! I finally get a vacation. I get to play something actually fucking fantastic. Let's play Doom! Oh, God. So this is Doom for the Game Boy. Why is there no sound? You'd think maybe it's just a recording, but no. That's how the game is. There's no sound on any of the menus until you start selecting shit. There's no music, there's only the selection audio. Hey, all the original episodes are here. And all the wait a minute. Where's Ultra Violence? You mean to tell me you cut an entire difficulty from this release of the game? That's actually insane. Not to mention, the original Doom didn't even come with Nightmare Mode. That was added in later because people complained the game was too easy. So, you mean to tell me you remove the original hardest difficulty and added another one? The jump from Hurt Me Plenty to Nightmare is kind of insane, by the way. Well, whatever, let's load in. Oh. Oh, God! Now, I get that the original Game Boy Advance surely is not as powerful as a 1990s computer, but this is 32-bit. The original Doom was 32-bit. Maybe the aspect ratio will be off, but like, this looks no better than another version of the game we're gonna look at today. Like, that imp looks like a literal piece of shit. You couldn't tell me that was an imp. That's literally 3 pixels. Not to mention, in general, this game just kind of controls like actual dog shit. I mean, it feels like you're sliding around like, hey, wait a fucking second. Yeah, I'm gonna kill the zombie, hold on. Is his blood green? Yeah, I swear to God, this game's censored. Look, the gibs are green, they're not red. Like, you mean to tell me that you're censoring Doom? Like, the Doom, the game known for its gory bullshit? And, oh god. And when you get hit, your screen turns pink? Pink! You mean to tell me, when the Doomslayer himself gets hit, his face turns pink? Why was the color red just not an option? I can understand censoring the blood, I guess. I guess that makes sense, okay? You don't want your little kids playing on the Game Boy fucking mutilating people. But getting hit and your screen turning pink? Okay, literally every video game ever that has damage like that, your screen turns red. Why can't it turn red in this game? Oh, and they must really think we're fucking infants because they changed the level design. I mean, look, normally here, there's a big-ass gaping hole. And here, there's just not. I mean, even the original, it had a medkit down there in case you fell down there. They must really think we're fucking buffoons. Oh, and by the way, it took me a while to figure this out because, you know, Game Boy only has D-pad, B, A, and the left and right fucking shoulder buttons. Well, the shoulder buttons are to strafe, D-pad is to move and look around, B is to interact, A is to shoot. So, well, how do you swap weapons? Oh, it took me a while to figure this out because I did it on accident. If you press down both shoulder buttons and left on the D-pad, you swap your gun. You know what? Maybe this game just shouldn't have been on Game Boy to begin with. Why? You couldn't have made it, like, select? Shit, nobody uses the fucking auto map. You might as well not even put it in the game. Plus, the auto map looks like shit anyway. So, what was the purpose of making it a fucking Mortal Kombat button combination? Oh, not to mention, back to this game looking like shit. Just don't even bother with the rad suit, because, oh my god, that hurts to look at. Okay, mystical portal of wherever, I'm assuming hell, because obviously that's where I'm at. What's next? Maybe a good Doom? Oh, no! Williams Entertainment Inc., huh? You know, that's kind of funny because the box does say it's made by id. Oh, sweet. The menu actually has music? That's actually pretty fucking dope. Let's go ahead and load in and let's select it. difficulty. What? You just drop straight in? And there's no other options, so... I guess you just play. There's no difficulty or anything. But you know what? I'll give the game this. It has this way better over the Game Boy version. There's a dedicated weapon select button, baby! Woohoo! Thank God for the Y button. All my homies praise the Y button. Let's fucking go. This game still looks terrible! I mean, look at these zombies. I mean, what the fuck? There's like 2 pixels. And the imp still looks fucking awful! I still can't tell that's an imp! Also, from the enemy placement, I'm assuming that this has hurt me plenty, by default, but, why not fucking not too rough, or something? Like, shit, at this point, fuck it, make it Nightmare, make the game fucking impossible, because it already is! The game's so stiff, not to mention that your fucking controllers just don't register half the time. I press the A button like 3 times to open these doors sometimes. It's a little ridiculous. Not to mention, you have to hold the B button to run the entire time. At least the Game Boy version had that as a toggle, and not being forced upon you, because it didn't even have a run button to begin with. Oh, but hey, at least the original level designs are here. Yay! It also sucks that this game's fucking worse than the Game Boy version. When it comes to moving around, I slipped and fell in this hole at least like twice. Also, not to mention, audio is so fucked in this game. I was getting shot, and I couldn't tell, number one, because I can't see the fucking pixels, and there was no gunshot sound whatsoever. All I knew is that I was probably like, I had a poison or something in me. Maybe I was breathing in methane gas. I don't know. All I knew is that I was slowly dying. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, and I'm just right back at the beginning. Oh, fucking K. Well, at least I keep my guns unlike the original game. I think that would have actually made me lose my shit. Hey, look, the game's here in all of its bloody glory, though. I mean, look, there's blood. There's guts. There's red. That's still not saving this game, though. Though, the rad suit doesn't make me want to claw my own eyes out. Also, this one is kind of weird. I think it's pretty cool, honestly, because I find it weird that the original Doom did this. So, the chain gun is supposed to be, you click it down one time, you shoot 2 rounds, but in this game, it shoots 1. So, I guess tap firing means you just shoot 1 pistol round instead of 2, which, I mean, cool for ammo conservation, but why would you change that, of all things? Yeah, no, this is where I ended. I played so much shit. Please, just give me something decent. PlayStation? Oh yeah, let's play some fucking Doom. And it has Doom 2? Sweet. Oh my god! Control customization! Yeah! We fucking did it! This needs to be celebrated! We need to hold a festival! We need a new religion! We need a new holiday! Whoa! Oh hell yeah. I can actually tell it's an imp. This green ass lighting, by the way, for the little poison water, that's fucking cool. And wait, do my ears deceive me? Oh, it was almost perfect! The entire soundtrack has been changed to a more scary horror film-filled fucking shit. Of fucking course, they had to ruin something. And, not to mention, the level designs, once again, aren't one-to-one. You mean to tell me that the Super Nintendo could get the design right and you couldn't? Your PlayStation, you're supposed to be twice the bits. Come on now, Sony. Okay, well, you almost made me happy. You know, it's just not Doom without the original music, you know what I mean? Come on, let's get something with the OG tunes. Excuse me? It's not what I meant by the original music, you asshole! Oh, and by the way, since I had to do this to figure it out, well, I'm just gonna tell you since obviously I own the 3-button Sega Genesis pad, because I didn't want the 6-button because it just looks weird. To swap your gun, you have to hold start and the A button at the same time. The fact that I had to Google this is crazy. Oh, and once again, the level designs are changed. Cause why not? Well, now, after playing all these Doom games, I can tell you one thing. I sure do have an appreciation for the original. And all these different, stinky poo-poo versions. Ugh! Why would I play any of them over the modern re-releases on Steam? Or, shit, at least the Xbox and modern PlayStation versions, they have dual stick support. The original PlayStation version on PS1 doesn't even support the DualShock controller. So, that's out the fucking window. And, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, Doom should stick to the PC and away from everything else. What's good, everybody? You see, I've been reviewing a lot of stuff lately, you know, and we're getting right back to it. Of course, we're gonna be reviewing Calvin Tuck. Your footage doesn't work. I've played you. 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 I even played you. It's like I'm stuck in a time loop. I'm constantly reviewing the same games over and over again. Time loop. That one game about time. Of course, I should have seen it sooner! Let's play a pack in time! He had to go. Oh, hell yeah, this is a dope-ass intro. Hey, wait a minute, that's not how it looked originally. There we go. Now, I have a choice. Do I either A, play the game that originally came out on the Sega CD, or B, play the really good Christian Whitehead version on Sonic Origins to make it easier to capture? Now, solely to make it easier on myself, and this is probably how Sega intended the game to be played anyway, I'm just going to play the Sonic Origins version. Changes to note. Sonic Spin Dash is Sonic 2 Spin Dash. There are no lives, there are coins. No, I'm not playing as a different character. That's it. Sega! Oh my god, that music is such a banger! And that the graphics, oh my god, it's so fucking pretty. What the hell is this level design? Now, here's a little context. You see, Sonic CD was being made around the same time as Sonic 2, and, well, it was being made by Sega of Japan, while Sonic 2 was being made by Sega of America. See, Sonic CD decides to take the more exploratory, grand, expansive levels of Sonic 1 and builds on that. Sonic 2 takes the more fast-paced nature of Sonic and runs with that for its level design. Sonic CD just don't give a fuck. Well, the whole gimmick of this game is to go past these signs, okay, and then if you pick up enough speed, maintain that speed, you know, 88 miles per hour, some Back to the Future shit, you go to either the past or future, depending on what your sign said. Well, fuck that. You don't have to do any of that shit. All you have to do is collect 50 rings, make it to the end of the stage, and then do a special stage to get all 7 time stones, so that way you can get the best ending anyway. Even Sega knew that it was redundant to have to maintain speed and level design that doesn't really help it, and go back in time, only in the past, so why would you want to go to the future, and then break a random robot generator you have to go hunt down? I thought Sonic was supposed to be a fast-paced game, not The Legend of Zelda. While we're talking about these special stages, I'm gonna say something right now. These special stages are fucking bullshit, okay? Like, there's no depth perception whatsoever. Of course, I understand it's a 2D game, and, I mean, if you saw me play fucking Mario Kart on Super Nintendo, you should be like, oh, you should be used to this. Well, no, because not only do you have to jump, you also have to figure out when you're gonna drop, because your speed and, like, your drop rate doesn't really make sense to work together. And I swear to God, sometimes my fucking pixel art will literally clip through the goddamn UFO and just not count when I should have hit it. And you have to hit all these within a time limit. And fuck you, Sega. Now, I'm gonna let this play out, and don't give me some bullshit like, oh, it's just the first boss. All the bosses are this piss easy, so I'm just gonna let you see all I had to do to defeat the first boss. I feel like I just beat the shit out of a toddler. Alright, Collision Chaos Act 1. Let's go. Okay, this is a pretty pink level. Oh, hey, fucking new hedgehog. Wait, hold on. What does this manual say you are? Princess Sally? That is not Princess Sally! This is Princess Sally! What the hell? I mean, of course today, you know, like, I know that's Amy Rose, but I mean, back in the 90s, you know, we had the Sat AM cartoon, but we didn't have an Amy Rose in America, so, like, I'm not blind! That's obviously not Sally Acorn. What in the our princess is in another castle bullshit? Literally, just Mario. Sonic didn't need a damsel in distress. He had a whole reason. He wants to save the environment. He wants to save the little animals. Now he's got to save this hoe? Of course I kid, but I mean, like, that is a little bit of a strange additive. I mean, but you know what? I'm fine with it. I like Amy as a character. Also, Metal Sonic, badass as fuck. But you know, now's probably a good time to, you know, talk about the story of this game. Eggman chained an entire planet to Earth. How? And by the way, mind you, this is the first time he does this. He does this twice, at least canonically. Well, I'll tell you one thing, I'm starting to understand why they call this shit Collision Chaos. Slow the fuck down, Sonic. Now this right here is not a normal level. No, this is a boss fight. Explain to me how in God's green earth a pinball machine is a boss fight. Little did they know, they would make a game about this. Literally the same year. Come on, just bounce up there. Come on! Yes! Beat this fucking egghead. He just runs away? What a fucking pussy! Fight me like a man! Title Tempest Zone. This is just Labyrinth Zone again! I will give the game credit though. This is the only Sonic game I could think of where I actually don't mind the water level. That's because, much like Sonic 3, you spend a good chunk of this zone out of the water, so really it's more of a half water, half regular level. Kinda like Super Mario. Again, weird nitpick, but they changed the drowning sound, so it's not really impending anymore, which, I mean, some people might like, but I think it's a little stupid to change. Do you want to know what this zone's boss is? Take a guess. Bubbles. Oh, and I'm not kidding either. After chasing Eggman down a hallway, you literally go into the water where he surrounds himself with air bubbles so Sonic can breathe underwater, and you beat the shit out of him. So, not only is Eggman proven to be a fucking dumbass because of this fight, you literally could have just drowned Sonic here. But instead, you choose to let him survive off of the air bubbles that you created. So, okay. You do you, Eggman. Oh my God, finally I beat this godforsaken final special stage. Great, now I got all the fucking Chaos the Dragon Ball, the Time Stones. So, Do I get anything for this? Do I get to become super time travel ultimate the hedgehog or something? No. You just get the good ending and an easier third act from every level from now on. Like, actually, though, what do you get from this? Because the game just says, you got them all. It doesn't say, you can transform into anything. It doesn't say, oh, you get the good ending now. It just says, you got them all. What it should really say is, you just wasted your time. Now go fuck yourself. Since I'm here, I should probably talk about some of the, gameplay additions to this game. There's only one different thing. The super peel out. You press up, you spam jump, and you go fast. Quartz Quadrant isn't even that special either. I mean, it's a mine with conveyor belts that you can change direction of, but that's pretty much it for this level. I mean, it's visually appealing, the music's swanky, but the boss, oh my god, the boss is a laughingstock. You literally just run forward and the boss kills himself. That's literally all the boss fight is. Granted, I died more times than I'd like to admit because I kept getting hit by this fuck-ass spike ball, because if it, barely clips your foot, you just die, and you're fucked, because it takes forever to get back up, and you'll just get hit twice anyway. But beyond that, that's Quartz Quadrant. Wacky Workbench is honestly one of my more favorite levels because of the crazy fucking gimmick it has. Okay, so when you were a kid, you used to play floor is lava, right? You don't touch the floor. Well, similar concept, but instead the floor launches you a million miles in the air. It's so fucking cool. And you got these little ice things that freeze you, send you all the way back down, and then you fling right back up. So honestly, it's more of a nuisance than anything. And to be honest, this level is the one that really made me realize getting all the time stones that early kind of makes the third acts in the future of this game really boring, because you're pretty much invincible because there's no badniks in the good futures. So it's more or less just a maze with Sonic controls. And the boss for this level isn't really a boss, more or less just platforming. Because you see these rocks drop down and then you get flung into the air, then you gotta jump to the next platform and then you hit Eggman. And that's all the boss fight is. It's honestly kind of boring. And that's just the main issue I have with this game. I mean, once you get past, getting all the time stones, it's frustrating, yeah, because you have to go, find all the fucking rings, or you can go back in time and get all the robot generators. But once you do all that, pretty much, you can just blitz through this game. And I think Sega noticed that, but they didn't really try to do anything about it because, I mean, the level design is complex, yeah, but once you find the right path, you just kind of zoom through it. Ah, yes, Stardust Speedway. Best song in the game, worst level design I've ever seen. This is the only Sonic level that I can confidently say I can beat every time and still have no idea how I did it. This is also the level with the famous Metal Sonic race, where you have to race Metal Sonic down to get to the end, or else you get fucking obliterated by Eggman's instant-death laser, which, honestly, why doesn't he just use this all the time if it can one-tap Sonic with rings? But, you do you, Eggman, again. Woo! I saved the girl! Does that mean I finally beat the game? Oh, but I guess I'll play some more. Metallic Madness will fucking kick your ass, okay? This level, okay, I get it's the final zone, but holy hot damn. What happened to the whole maze design? This feels like Sonic, but cranked up to an 11, okay? They throw fucking everything at you. There's fucking spikes everywhere, and there's fucking, there's shit, tunnels and everything. There's shit that'll crush you constantly. Fucking shit you can't even notice. And I get Final Zone, once again, but could you imagine, not having all the time stones? You have to get 50 rings at the end of this stage? I don't think I could do it, personally. There's a gimmick in Act 2 where you go tiny, and then you have to, crawl through all these little holes, but here's the thing. Number one, I tested it. Your hitbox is bigger than your sprite art, so that's a little bullshit. And secondly, this one little section where I kept getting slammed back into that spring, yeah, you gotta hold right the whole time, but honestly, that just pissed me off more than it should. Okay, this took forever. Final boss time. Okay, so this is the room leading up to the final boss, and oh, I'm bouncing all over the place. Okay, hold on. Can I Get in here, pretty please. Alright, and okay. Let's just let me in, please. Okay, just close on me again. Alright. Can I please go into the final boss room? Please? Please. Nope. Okay, we're gonna keep fucking bouncing. Okay, you're starting to piss me off, and could you imagine? You're on the final level. You don't have any more continues. That was your last life. I think I would lose my absolute shit. Okay, whatever. We made it to the final boss room. It's really small. There's no way this is the final boss, right? This is too damn easy. I mean, it's just a fucking bug. Yeah, surely. No way, right? There we go. While we're here, what the fuck is that robot? I mean, it's literally just like a little doohickey with pillars spinning around it. I mean, is that a final boss or what? Come on. One more hit. Come on. Come on. Make it go boom. Yeah! I did it! I beat the game! What happens next? How in the fuck did you get up here? So peaceful. Yeah. That's Sonic CD, everybody. Now, after, you know, replaying it for this video, number one, this video took a long fucking time, by the way. Like, normally, I could get my videos done, like, 2 days max. This took, like, a week. But, yeah, I don't know why it's my favorite of the tetralogy. I mean, normally, if I fucking never played this game before, I mean, if I didn't have that childhood nostalgia, I think I'd fucking hate this game. I mean, objectively, out of the 4 classic games, Sonic CD, bottom of the tier list. Matter of fact, let's make a tier list right here. Come on, editor me, let's do it. Okay, so, in S tier, we got Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And then, below that, we got Sonic 2, and then Sonic 1, and then Sonic CD. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this game. It's a fun game, undoubtedly, for about half of it. Then, once you get either all the time stones, or you can spend your entire time looking around for this fuck-ass, robot generators, which I did not do, because I have a life. Yeah, that's all the enjoyment you're gonna get out of this game, because the second half of the game, it gets pretty easy, mostly because you already got the good features by then, hopefully, if you know, you're reasonable. And if you don't, well, good luck to you, because Metallic Madness will kick your ass. But that's gonna be it. This is the first time I've actually ever, like, completely beaten a game for a review. So I hope you appreciate that. It took me a long-ass time. Be grateful. But without any further ado, hope you enjoyed. Morning, good afternoon, and good night. You know, I've been thinking recently, you know, we take our, like, licensed games for granted. I mean, like this Spider-Man game right here, oh my god. Like, this is peak superhero fiction. This is one of the greatest the greatest superhero game I have ever played. But you're not here for this, are you? Of course you're not, because I can't have one good day. You're here for this! Oh yeah. It's never gonna get better than this. Now this right here is Spider-Man for the Atari 2600. Now, what am I supposed to be doing exactly? I mean, I'm climbing a building and falling. I mean, I'm shooting out my giant big black spider dick so I could go, you know, flying amongst the building, and then I guess I have to avoid the bombs and the criminals. You know what? We're in the modern era. I'm just gonna Google the manual. Okay, so it turns out what we're actually supposed to be doing is you're supposed to swing into the bomb so you can defuse it, but you can't let your web go onto the bomb, or else you'll fall. And, well, when you fall, that's it. If you fall all the way down to the bottom, it's just game over. Oh, and also, you're supposed to swing into the criminals, you know, catch them, but, I mean, you know, how somebody is supposed to figure that out without the manual? So, you know, most people bought their shit secondhand, so... And at the top, of course, you know, there's the Green Goblin himself, and, well, you think, oh, well, I swung at every other criminal. Well, you can't swing into him, because, you know, why not? It's just such bullshit. And this big glowy thing at the top, I believe that's called the Super Bomb. But every time I try to go near it or anything, I just fall. So I don't know if there's an ending. I think it's just a high score thing. And that's pretty much Spider-Man 2600. You know what? I'm willing to give them benefit of the doubt. I mean, it's Atari, okay? There's not really much you can do in the way of Atari games, so, you know, let's give them benefit of the doubt, and then let's jump ahead a generation, and then just see what Nintendo can get up to. We all love Nintendo, right? I mean, just look at that cover art. I mean, it looks just like a comic book. I need an adult! I need an adult! Dr. Octopus is plotting the crown and caper to his criminal career to rule the world. He has reunited the Sinister Six, and along with these supervillains together again, nothing was standing in their way. Except Spider-Man. I want more pictures of Spider-Man, damn it! Huh, so the first villain we fight is Electro. Okay, what the fuck is this? Why is he, like, purple? And why the hell is this guy just complete- Oh my god! He just exploded! God damn, Spider-Man must not be holding back anymore. He's sick of their villain shit. He was like, alright, I'm sick of your bullshit. You always break out. Boom! Ha! You ain't gonna break out that one now, is you, bitch? So pretty much, you're just, you know, running around New York, you know, shooting your spider splooge, and then you're just beating the shit out of bad guys pretty much until you get to the end of the level. Now, I'm just gonna go ahead and say, this game controls like utter ass cheeks on a stick, okay? Pretty much, you can't change direction of when you're jumping unless you were already moving beforehand, so you jump left, you jump right, or you jump up. You don't stop, and you cannot change direction. And granted, Spider-Man has a projectile, but he only gets like 6, and then you're back to the stubby little fucking punch, and, you know, you punch 2 times, and then, you know, you get flung into the air, and then you fucking completely miss your target because you didn't collide with him at all. Now, this is where you get introduced to enemies that shoot you. Well, I mean, you can't really just walk in front of them, so, well, what do? Well, you know, you'd think, oh, well, I can't really duck because, you know, I barely fucking move, but the bullet is so unbelievably retarded, it just kind of whizzes over your head, I guess. I mean, spider senses and all, but, like, should spider sense just, you know, like, have me dodge the bullet entirely? Now, I want you, yes, you, to look at this. Tell me, what is blocking me? What is in the foreground and what is the background? If you said, this thing that is obviously still attached to an item in the background, ding ding ding, you get a prize! So I got to the second part of the level and then, well, I died. Yeah, I don't know how to explain this, but yeah, I died. And I get to continue, off rip. That's very kind. I guess there's no life system in this game. You know what? That's the first LJNW I've ever heard of in my entire life. Now, I got stuck right here, because there's a door that says no entry, so I'm assuming I have to kill all the bad guys first. Well, I can't get up to that bad guy, and the other bad guy, well, I already killed him, so what else do I need to do? Well, get this. Unless you somehow figure this out, you're supposed to break down the no entry door. How is anybody supposed to figure that out without knowing that beforehand? All I did was just punch the air until I eventually figured it out. Alright, boss fight time with Electro. So, once you let him out, he kind of just zip-zaps around the place. I mean, he goes through the map and all kinds of bullshit so you can't hit him, but you only need to hit him like 4 times, and then that's the boss fight. It's not hard. It was more annoying than anything. Ah, yes, the obligatory sewer level. And why is it Sandman's level? I have no fucking clue. The only thing I really have to say against this one is I got stuck and I had 0 fucking clue what to do. And the way I got out of this was, well, I had to kill myself somehow. Try to guess what Spider-Man's greatest nemesis is. Some would say the Green Goblin, Venom, Dr. Octopus. Well, those are all pussy shit compared to what kicks Spider-Man's ass the most. Rats. Every New Yorker's problem. That's it? 0 lives and 1 continue. And this is the bullshit you gotta go through? Oh, hell nah. Nah, I'm done. Nah, I'm done with this one. On to the next game. On to the next one. Next one! Oh, well, fan-freaking-tastic. It's another LJN game. Well, the story is pretty much Peter Parker gets a call from Mysterio, and then he's like, come get me, bitch, and then that's pretty much how the game starts. Well, it's a beat-em-up. A painfully slow, boring, and average, I guess, beat-em-up with a little bit of Spider-Man. That the fucking lizard? Bro, he just squared up. He tried to catch me lacking. Alright, you fucking bitch. Damn, well, at least I defeated him. Alright, and then, wait, there he is again! Okay, so I guess he's just gonna follow me around the whole level. Oh, random people with baseball bats? Goddamn, I thought people liked Spider-Man. Who are all these people even working for? There's no way they're all working for Mysterio. Oh, I'm low on health. I wonder what will give me. Oh, I'm Fix-It Felix Jr. I'll just go get this pie. And then, you know, I'll just continue on with my day. Because, yeah, everybody knows Spider-Man notoriously loves freshly baked apple pie. Now, if you hold down the jump button, you go into this little swing mode, but that also drains your web fluid, so it's not really useful except for getting items on higher elevations. If you hold down the attack button, Spider-Man can shoot out these webs so you can use in long range, but it also drains your web fluid, so, again, it's honestly just advisable to stick to your regular punch and kick. What kind of Spider-Man game doesn't make sense for that you would rather punch and kick people than use your webs and your abilities? You're fucking Spider-Man! I should be able to do all kinds of shit! Man, don't you just love it? Enemies that can shoot you, but you can't shoot them even though you're both at the same exact vantage point? Ah, give me some more of that. Alright, so you get to the end and a whole bunch of fart clouds come out. Oh my god, Mysterio! He just kind of jumps around all over the place and you gotta hit him. And then do that a couple times and you beat the level. That's when Hobgoblin decides he's gonna square up and then say, hey, come get me, bitch. You ain't got the balls. And then you get sent to a different kind of level where you scale skyscrapers, you know, like Spider-Man. Now, this is cool for level variety. If it wasn't for the fact that, well, you can't defend yourself. You just kind of dodge, and then you get to the top, and you're like, oh, well, how do I get in here? It doesn't let you climb up. So, I just died a couple times, and then I realized, oh, you press the jump button to jump. Why would I jump up a building when I can just crawl in the window? Like Spider-Man! Now, this rooftop level is a whole lot of bullshit. Number one, there's like 1 billion enemies up here, and they're all the same guys, so I guess they work for Hobgoblin too. I mean, whatever floats your boat, game, and you have to make these jumps, and what the fuck was that? Did I die and respawn and then immediately die again? What am I, Phase Jeff? Spawn die! Spawn die! Now, Miles Morales wasn't a character yet, but sometimes you just gotta make a leap of faith. Like, I mean, you can barely see that building before you jump. And then you got this one where it's just like, well, where the hell am I supposed to go? The building's not even in frame. Oh, yeah, just barely inch out a little bit more. Fuck you, game. Now, I just fucking gave up on the Hobgoblin fight. I mean, he just flies around. He's impossible to punch. The only thing you can realistically do is web him, but that takes for fucking ever because he's zip-zopping all over the place, and the web has to spread. It's so fucking annoying. It's like, it's the most bullshit out of any boss fight. The most you can maybe do is when he zips down, you can punch him on the way, but other than that, he's just gonna hit you over and over again with these pumpkin bombs, and they're right next to each other, so there's no realistic way to, like, fucking move back and forth around them. It's some bullshit. There's no bobbing and weaving. Damn, I'm fucking dead. Game over. Do I get another continue? Like I have for, like, the past 30 deaths? No? Okay, fine. That just goes to show that superhero games have come a long fucking way. That was dog shit. And that was the expectation back then. You know, people expected superhero games to be dog shit. And, well, they were, up until recently. Except for a couple stinkers like, and, but, other than that, I mean, what is there to say? Spider-Man games only really got good recently. Shit. I feel bad for everybody who grew up with these games. This is fucking ass. I don't know how anybody could enjoy that. Well, that's gonna be it for today. Hope you enjoyed my Spider-Man video, and have a good day. You know, hit that good old-fashioned good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Well, I sure hope you did enjoy today's video. You know, this took a little bit of time to figure out. I mean, you know, Atari games don't really run the best. You know, you got a couple problems here and there, you know, recording, and then, well, you know, just time constraints. But beyond that, I mean, this was fun to make, except for, you know, it wasn't fun to play the games. The games are low-key kind of buns. So, you know, you probably got something to do. Homework. Maybe watch some TV. Maybe you got a dinner to go to. Nice little fine shit. You gotta go, you know, lay some pipe. You know, maybe you got some things to do. You know, and I'm not gonna knock you for it. So I'm gonna let you go early. And by early, I mean now. So, see ya. Wouldn't want to be you.
You thought you got rid of me, eh? Too far. We're back with another review. Today, we're reviewing the most disgusting, vile, horrible, deathly thing the Japanese have brought upon us since Pearl Harbor. Super Mario Bros. 2. Lost Levels. Yeah, you guys remember this? Well, this is objectively worse in every single way. So back in the 1980s, you know, Mario was kind of like a phenomenon, you know? Like, everybody was fucking hyped to see this, like, fat Italian plumber. Like, I mean, look at how many people are in this commercial just chanting for him, begging for him, and then, oh my god, holy shit, he is all! He is the planet! It's fucking Mario! So, you see, me as a dirty capitalist American, you know, most of us don't fucking know what this game is. I mean, okay, so in the 90s, sometime after Mario World came out, on Super Nintendo, there was Mario All-Stars, which had Mario 1, Mario 2 USA, the one that counts, and then Mario 3, you know, the quintessential trilogy, if you care about yourself. And then they just decided, yeah, let's just throw in Satan! God! Let's just throw it, you know, the Son. You got the Son, the Spirit, the Father, and the Holy fucking Ghost in this game, alright? That's what you have. Alright, so the game gives you an option between Mario and Luigi. And Loki, I picked Mario because Luigi, he's a bitch. What the fuck are you, Green Mario? I'm already pissed. The level starts off with a paratrooper instead of a Goomba, which already is kind of bullshit, because one, new player, I mean, they're probably gonna get jumped by it. Oh, that's fucking fair, yeah, just put the first mushroom of the goddamn game with a red Koopa Troopa in the fucking confined space where you can barely jump. Well, that's a cool new power-up. That looks pretty sweet, actually. What, is it gonna turn me to Super Ultra Mega Death Mario? I've never seen an untrustworthy mushroom before. I guess that's the first one. Other than that, though, the first level is the first level. Alright, level 2. Man, you know, this game, maybe it's not as bad as I once thought. Now it's time for the run where I finally beat this godforsaken level. Just watch. So why is it that pipe goes up earlier than all the rest? Level fucking 2! I'm doing it this time. I'm doing it this time. Holy Christ. Only level 2. Okay. Fuck you, Miyamoto. Fuck you. I did it! Yeah! Finally, I'm out of this goddamn hellhole. Now we get to play the next fucking level. Let's fucking go! Hey, look at that. The level's giving us a mushroom. You know what? Maybe our luck's finally turning around. Just maybe. I can't swim in that? Now this is the level where you get introduced to the most evil, vile thing this game has to offer. The spring. You see the spring, you jump on it and it flings you 10 bazillion gazillion miles in the air and you don't really know where you're gonna land until it's like just about too late. See, of course, at least there wasn't a bottomless pit below me, but still, nonetheless, the spring is mad fucking annoying. However, other than that little hiccup, this level was pretty smooth sailing, not gonna lie. A little difficult, but you know, it wasn't too bad. But this level's a big fucking piece of shit! You see, first of all, well, not to mention, Bowser just left his fucking sofa right there. Oh, you know what, speaking of Bowser, he's technically not even in this fucking game. So who the hell captured Princess Peach? Take a guess. His twin brother. Yeah. Bowser's brother. You wanna know the difference between them? Well, here's Bowser, and here's his brother. One's blue!
Holy cannoli, kids, I'm Mario, and I'm telling you, if you're not watching the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, you go to hell before you die.
Now that was Japanese Mario 2. Or Mario the Lost Levels. Or Grey's Anatomy, or Pain, or any other form of torture you could possibly come up with. That's what this game is. It is essentially if Princess Peach put you in a gimp outfit and started crushing your balls with her high heels and didn't even give you a safe word. This game might possibly be the worst Super Mario game to ever exist. I would rather play Hotel Mario than this shit, alright? I would rather sit on Mario Teaches Typing for 10,000 hours, 10,000 years, than play this game ever fucking again. So, now that we got that out of the way, alright! Bring in the Ball Crusher! That wasn't so bad.
Princess Peach, showtime!
Oh! In the dead of night, there is only one man who can save the day from the evil, shitty games. It is I, Weaver Man. You'll never guess my secret identity. I am here to review the city game Superman 64. This is old school bullshit. We played Super Mario from '86, but this is that real coming of age 3D bullshit. Man, this is full. Man, this is okay. This cow's. Oh fuck. Yo, dude, you see Weaver Man? He was just here. Superman, you know that movie that came out how long ago? Oh my god, and I missed it? Huh. Okay. Well, in the 90s, other than popping pills and killing yourself, you had another option, and that was Nintendo games. Or like, Sega, if you're a fucking loser. How? So in '99, this piece of shit comes out because Superman and Nintendo just have to be together. And that's pretty much the story of Superman 64's, like, existence. Now, other people tend to say this game's pretty difficult. Or just really bullshit. Honestly? Now, don't get your dick twisted. This game is still ass, so let's just go over from the start. No, let's start with the story.
Sealed, Superman.
Okay. You'll never find your friends in this virtual world. Damn! I didn't even get to finish what the.
Then there's no time to waste.
Now here comes the pain. If you want to save your friends, solve my maze. That's funny because Emil and Jimmy are both co-workers and Lois Lane's like your love interest, so it's kind of funny to just call them friends. Lex, you know this. Oh yeah. Real riveting gameplay. Pretty much the Superman game where you're this all-powerful, pretty much a god, the Man of Steel, is flying through rings. Now, admittedly, people always hype this game up to be really shit to control. But honestly, it's just like playing like an airplane sim. Like, here, look, let me cut to like where I kind of locked the fuck in. Hold up. Look how like easy going it is. I mean, I haven't actually lost a single time when I played the ring stages. Well, now that we're done talking about that, let's talk about everything else. Number 1. How the fuck do I do anything other than fly? This section just says pick up the car and throw it. It doesn't tell you what to do. Thank God I just assumed. And, okay, I landed. How the fuck do I fly back up? Oh. Man, are you fucking serious? I got 14 seconds to do that. Oh, and when you lose, you don't go back to the section you were just in. You start the whole ring section over again! I swear to God, that is the most bullshit that this game has, because if you fuck up like a section in between each ring section, you have to go back and start the whole ring section over again. It's so bullshit, especially if like you just blitz through it and you didn't really think about where everything was. You just have to fucking restart that shit all over again. It's some bull. Alright. Okay, I got one of the cars, okay. Oh, I got the other one. Alright, just throw it. Yep, okay. That one didn't explode like the other one. Do I lose? No? Oh, okay. You know, now that I think about it, since we're in like a watery section, who the fuck left the humidifier on in Metropolis? God damn, there's so much fog. I get it's an N64, but damn. Don't you think maybe if you have to put all that just for everything to load, maybe, just maybe you shouldn't... What the fuck? Okay. Alright, we're doing more Superman shit. Okay, yeah, we're gonna save this cop. We're gonna bring him down the road. Alright, Alright, let's try this again. Okay, you know, just gonna swoop down, you know, pick up the car, and then... Damn! Okay, 3rd time's the charm, right? I didn't have to totally play the same level like 3 times. Alright. Oh, yeah, so why didn't it explode that time? I guess those little guys were fucking shooting it, and... Wow. Wait. What? That's the police department? That little awning over the fucking highway is the entire police department. No wonder Metropolis is always getting jumped. Oh, and take a guess at what's after this section. Fight? No. More rings. Oh, and by the way, just letting you know, every time I skip a maze section, most of the time I have to restart it because of the bullshit afterward. So there's about like maybe 10-15 minutes of footage of this game on my hard drive total that I'm just reusing over and over again. I'd say about 13 of those minutes is the rings. Destroy the 4 dark shadows. Okay, I have to look that up. What the fuck are dark shadows? Oh, they're just a generic enemy from the video game and nothing else. Why not use, like, Lex robots or something? Like, I'm pretty sure Lex Luthor has, like, sent robots after Superman. Case in point, this clip from the new Superman movie. Actually, I'm pretty sure damn well he did it in the show, too! And now we get to try to wrangle the most god-awful controls known to man. Number 1, Superman just won't fucking move forward. He just won't walk. And I'm trying to, like, move towards him and just nothing. Now, I don't know how the fuck I managed to do it eventually, but, yeah. So, I can't sit here and play this shit for longer than I did. I'm surprised I played this for more than 15 minutes. Like, admittedly, the actual, like, ring part that people complain about is nowhere near as bad as you'd think. Okay? But the combat and the little, like, side shit in between is buns. It's fucking garbage, dude. I'd rather go outside and fucking jump in rings myself, dude. Hula hooping would make more sense than playing this shit. What kind of game is Superman playing Sonic the Hedgehog going through rings, alright? Seriously. Where's the fun in being Superman, the Man of Steel? Like, that's really all I got to say about it, so... Holy shit. The Weaver signal! I must go. My city needs me. To the Weaver Cave! Now King David was old and advanced in years, and although they covered him with clothes, he could not get warm. Therefore his servants said to him, Let a young woman be sought for my lord the king, and let her wait on the king, and be in his service. Let her lie in your arms, and my lord the king may be warm. Oh. Hey, how you doing? Don't mind me. I ran out of books to read, so I just decided to go back and read the first. Yeah, you know. Yep. Southern Peach Lemonade. Taste of the Islands? Southern Islands. South Island. Alright, so as we all know, I'm not going to go into too much detail. Mario, 80s, Nintendo, bring back the entertainment industry, into video games, yada yada yada, Atari sucks, E.T. Okay, now, it's the 90s. Sega, Loki, tanking as fuck. So, you know what? They decided, okay, well, let's make a new console. Let's make it 16 bits, so that we could beat out pussy-ass Nintendo with only 8. So then they bring out Golden Axe, Alex Kidd, Altered Beast, okay? Sure, alright games and all, but where's the flavor? And then, right before they gave up, they came out with this. Who put that on my computer? Alright, Green Hill Zone. The only fun level in the game, but we'll get to that. Oh yeah, before I actually do the review, I should probably mention, number one, I am playing the Origins version of the game, so I can drop dash and I can spin dash, but you couldn't do that in the original game. Just letting you know, so you shut the fuck up. So you take control of this blue rat who runs around really fucking fast for no reason. If you ask the Japanese, because he has the power of God in anime. If you ask the Americans, they won't tell you and then they'll go shoot up another school. Alright, so as your blue miscreant, you know, you roll around on the ground because you're a dirty fucking animal and you pick up onion rings because you're a fat piece of shit. And that's essentially what keeps you alive. You know, money keeps you alive. It's just like America. All I did was break my pinky. And my bill was 46 grand. So you make it to the end of the level with 50 rings, and then you jump into the big ass ring at the end. Well, what happens after that? You go to Surabaya, Indonesia. That's crazy, I'm wearing the exact same thing! Now you see, this is where shit gets stupid, okay? You see the big giant ball that says goal? No, don't go to that. What you have to do is go through this maze and find a little, emerald, little chaos emerald, surrounded by little blocks that you have to knock out. And why would you know to do this? Number one, it already feels like I'm tripping on fucking balls playing this fucking special stage. How the fuck would I know, especially someone who's never played a Sonic game before, if this is their first game, how would they know to do that? Get in there, get in there, get in the... Yeah! Let's fucking go. Green Hill Act 2 isn't really much different from Act 1, so I won't really spend too much time on it. You know, there's green, there's hills, and there's zone. Now, when you think of Sonic games, you think of, you know, Act 1, you got the main stage. Act 2, you got the second part plus the boss fight. Well, in 91, Sega was smoking meth, crack, cocaine, and marijuana all at the same time giving us 3 acts per zone. And the third act isn't some, like, Sonic CD where it's just, oh, take like 2 seconds, then you're at the boss. It's a full goddamn level where if you die, you go back. There's like 1 or 2 checkpoints per third act, and it's typically right before the boss. Not kidding, by the way, this is how long it took for me just to beat the boss and the third act. Speaking of the boss, well, it's Eggman just letting it hang, and you know what? I respect it. Marble Zone makes me want to stick nails down my pee hole. As of making this video, Marble Zone took me almost 40 goddamn minutes because you have to carry 50 rings in this claustrophobic ass level, with really tight precision platforming and a momentum-based, speed-based Sonic game. I would like to say though, out of those 40 minutes, I think maybe 20 of them were dedicated to special stages alone, and that says quite a bit. Move, you Why? No. No! God damn! Where am I? Where did I? What the fuck? Why? Just stop landing on that fuck! And for the boss, it's just Eggman had too much Taco Bell and he is shitting fire onto the ground, lighting Sonic ablaze. Spring Yard Zone. The death of every run that I've ever tried to do solely because collecting rings in this stage is a bitch and a half. Wait. Enhance image? Enhance again? Does that say fucking cope? I now see where Collision Chaos gets its inspiration. Now in this little section, you can get caught in between these and have a Buzz Bomber just snipe the fuck out of you like it's Prime Tfue or Prime FaZe Clan. And when you have about 50 to 80 rings and that happens to you, you really do just want to off yourself. Also the fact that they can just shoot you from outside the fucking map when they're not even loaded in. So yeah, again, fuck you Sega. Hells yeah, I got the last Chaos Emerald because Sega didn't learn to count to 7 till 92. Now this little section leads up to the boss. And this is just like the last level of Sonic CD, but on the third zone. Could you imagine that being your last life, and you die to that? I throw my fucking Xbox through the roof. I throw my damn Sega Genesis through the roof. Damn, that's brutal as fuck. The boss of the stage is really nothing to write home about. He just takes away the ground and you hit him. It's as simple as that. Man, I wonder what the next zone will be. Now we all know how we feel about water in a Sonic level. It makes everything slow, makes everything clunky, makes you want to kill yourself. Not to mention that, I mean, other than this level, it's a pretty standard level. It's just underwater with a bunch of switches and shit. But the quote-unquote boss is just you climbing a tower. Not even like attacking Eggman, and then that's the end of the level. I don't really have much else to say about Labyrinth, to be honest. Starlight Zone is peak fiction. It's probably my favorite level in this whole game. I mean, it's the perfect playground for showcasing Sonic's speed, and how you have to have reaction time to beat these levels. See, I can be positive. This game I do genuinely enjoy, it's just the level design pisses me off. Everything else about it's fun as hell. Except you. Now the boss of this level is peak too. I mean, look, you see this little seesaw thing? You drop on the spike ball, it flings you up. Guess what? The boss uses that. It uses design cues from the level and builds upon them. The only other level that I think does that for its boss is the next one because of the crushy things. And we'll get to that in just a second. Now this level. Damn. If you thought Metallic Madness kicked your ass, just letting you know, this is a level that starts you off in a bottomless pit pretty much. That's how much is coming to fuck you. I mean, damn, half the level you're trying not to get crushed or set on fire. Eggman wants this motherfucker dead. I mean, this level throws everything at you. Throws saw blades, fucking bombs that go off, platforms that slip out, right out from under you, fucking platforms that flip under you to knock you off. I mean, damn. I will give this credit. This might be the hardest of the original Sonic's, like, end levels, because Sonic CDs is kind of a pushover if you got all the fucking time stones. Sonic 2 is fun, but fair in difficulty. Except for the fucking praying mantises. Those are bullshit. This This is really fucking tough, I'm not even gonna hold. And the best part about this level is that you progressively get deeper and deeper into Robotnik's lair, because at the beginning you're walking yourself in, and now look, you're inside of his warehouse. You are coming to jump him on his home turf. Except for when you push a little too far, and then Eggman drops your ass into Labyrinth Zone Act 4. It never ends! Thank God there's a shortcut, or else I probably would never finish this game, ever. Let's go jump this fucking nerd! And as per usual, Sonic does not live up to the expectations of having a good final boss, because, you know, like I said, yeah, it does take design cues from the level with the little crusher things, but it's still, honestly, a boring fucking boss fight. Again. Yes! Sonic, man, get him. What the fuck are you doing? Why are you just standing there letting me get away? What the hell is the matter with you? That's it. That's all I get for playing those dickless, assless, cockless, ballless fucking special stages? I get a couple rocks at the end and some flowers? You mean to tell me I suffered for over 40 minutes on Marble Zone for this? And that was Sonic 1, baby! Was it better than Sonic CD, the last mainline game I played? It's debatable. You see, Sonic CD, I fuck with the level designs, you know, it's fun. It's fun to just run around and get flung all over the place sometimes, but the bosses and the special stages are gay. They piss me off. And then Sonic 1, I only actually enjoy, like, 3 levels out of the whole game. I mean, Green Hill, Starlight, and Scrap Brain are all fun, but Spring Yard, Labyrinth, and Marble are all dick. So, and the special stages are fucking terrible. I mean, Sonic CD special stages are way the fuck up here, and Sonic 1 are in my asshole, because they're shit. So, I mean, which one's better? I don't know. Let you decide. Let you make your own opinions. Don't listen to me. I'm a stupid fucking fat kid on YouTube talking about Sonic games. Fuck you listening to me for? But I hope you enjoyed. And just remember, over 70% of you aren't actually subscribed.
Yeah. Happy Halloween!
Or by the time we're recording this, it's October 12th. I'm doing a little different video today. We got mail! Check this out. See? Mail. We just gotta let it. We just gotta let it. We just gotta let it. I wonder who it's from. Oh! It's a DMCA from Nintendo. Specifically Nintendo Japan. Guess they really did not like my take on Super Mario Bros. 2. The game still sucks, by the way. They are, and I quote, administering a claim against the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. Failure to suspend the use of the franchises Super Mario, Kirby, Pikmin, Metroid, and Me, along with the characters and music, will result in a court date and lawsuit of 365,893,200 yen, or 2.4 million United States dollars, and the suspension of all social media accounts that feature the aforementioned. We take pride in our company and hope that you will as well by upholding our request. I'm gonna get this framed! Alright, today I got 3 ROM hacks for you today. And let's start with number 1. It's a bit of a classic. Let's play some Mario! I will be, however, the first to admit that the only words on screen being Mario does kind of get me in the heebie-jeebies. Welcome! This is Dinosaur Land. In this strange land, we find that Princess Toadstool is missing again. Looks like Mario's at it again! What? No! He's a good guy! Alright, whatever. Let's just let him the first level. Never come back. Shit, found me. Oh, what is this painful noise? Oh, okay. Where's the everything? Why can't I collect the dragon coins? Where's the little dragon dudes? Why is it so empty and quiet? This is actually kind of eerie. They don't even let you through the pipe. God damn it. Can't have shit in Super Nintendo. Point of advice. I hate you.
Is this Yoshi writing this shit, bro? We were the same gang. What the hell are you pissing at me for?
Well, other than the lack of enemies, the first level is the first level. And, well, I decided to go do the P-switch just because, you know, I wanted to see what would happen. It's actually just completely fucking untouched. Down to the text box, level name, everything. I guess the guy just didn't expect us to come up here. You know what? Yoshi was talking some mad shit. Let's go pull up his crib. I guess he just packed everything up and moved. Huh. Did not know Yoshinese was binary. Now I'm aware that if you use that binary, then go to the files, and then a whole bunch of other shit, you end up with this picture. Well, guess what? I don't give a fuck. I ain't doing all that. Also, not to mention, we already figured out what the picture's supposed to be anyway. It's supposed to be this. Alright, now that we got all the extra bullshit out of the way, let's go to level 2. Alright, now we're cooking. Other than the background, this looks just like the original level. Oh, well, there it is. Now it's ruined. Oh, they also removed the 1-up area. That's fantastic. But, once again, the level's pretty much just a level with a few things changed to make it a little bit more eerie. Now, the next level actually kind of freaked me out when I played it for the first time, because that's it. I actually just played the entire level in the background of me speaking. It actually wigged me out because there's no music, no items, no pits, no platform. It's pretty much just the default level of Super Mario Maker, except in pitch black. And it honestly kind of got to me the first time I played it. Now, the next level actually took me a minute to figure out because you actually need to use your fireballs to see where the invisible platforms are at, or else you'll fall off and die. And here's a little clip of me not doing that. What? Okay. You get it if you cut you get cut you. Fucking what? Alright, castle time. Don't you think you caused enough trouble? I don't know. Okay, you can stop asking me. Okay. I get it! Did you know Mario cannot swim upside down? After that is literally just the next part, except there's no ground and no crushy things, so you just kind of move forward. And I will admit, this also kind of got to me, just staring at nothing as Mario walked along is a little eerie. And the boss fight is pretty much just a boss fight that I still suck at to this day. Victim number 1. Eyeballs were unable to be found. The victim was found lying on her carpet. Causes of death unknown. Hand marks with unidentifiable fingerprints were found all over the corpse. Huh. Man, would you look at that beachfront property. Damn. There's no way out of here. Yes, there is the end. Fly away. Literally can't. I'm Mario. That's a pipe. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, so pretty much all the little doors, you can't go through any of them. So pretty much you just keep walking to the right until you hit another pipe. And where does this go? Huh. The pit of death and despair. You can't fall in it, though. There's no pipes, so I guess I'll just... Oh, there's another pipe, and... Nothing. Nothing happens. That's the end. That's the entire game. Was it spooky? It could get spooky. Was it scary? No. It did get a little eerie. It got me in my head a little bit, which I enjoy. It wasn't just out, but you know, it's alright. Let's move on to the next one, though. The next one is I Hate You by Insanio.
You go to hell and die.
So unlike the last game, this one opens up pretty much exactly like the original Super Mario World, except for the moment that the game actually starts. Because you actually start at the sunken ghost ship level, which, believe it or not, is not the first level. So you start off in the sunken ghost ship, you know, no power-ups, there's bullet bills, you can hit the blocks, but nothing comes out. So that's kind of a step up from the last game, I'll tell you that goddamn much. And, well, the normal exit's kind of blocked by Boo. So you gotta go up to the top, and then you see this little keyhole with a key literally right next to it. Talk about convenient. Whoa, it's shaky in this bitch. Wow, Bowser shaped the Raku. Maybe you should go and get that checked out. I'm a doctor, by the way. Maybe it's your vitamin C. Oh God, no. Oh God, yes. So pretty much you're just walking through a tunnel with a bunch of eyeless boos until eventually, BAM, you're invincible, and this big ass Bullet Bill comes and tries to fuck your shit up. But guess what? You fuck his shit back. Now, let's read some of this wall graffiti somebody left behind. I hate you. Fuck you, Yoshi. Why won't you die? Because I got star power, dumbass. So now you start swimming in this little underground area, and then, whoa, damn. Man, these swamps are messy, man. Eat your ketchup and fries normally. Damn. And then you start swimming through these spikes, and oh my God, zombie Marios. Holy shit, they're coming after me. They're coming to fuck me in the butthole. Oh, they're harmless. I've never seen an untrustworthy mushroom before.
You thought Cooper worked alone?
Yes, I did. And was the Kefka laugh necessary? Holy shit, this is a dope-ass boss fight. He's got, like, patterns and all kinds of shit. You gotta, like, jump on his head. It's like Mega Man, kinda. This is actually kind of fucking dope. Alright, but I get the last hit in. BAM! Fuck you, Green Mario. Oh. I guess I gotta kill him. Sorry, Luigi.
Oh, God, no!
Well, this is what you get, you little twerp. And that was I Hate You. That was more of an actual game. Okay, there was actually more little, dodge and stuff and, enemies and things, like a Mario game. Now, this next one is kind of a mind fuck. Let's just go ahead and let it go for the
Showtime!
This game doesn't start with a world map or nothing. It just starts with a text box that says again. And then you go to the world map with a really eerie soundtrack, no level name, and just only one place. You just go. Now, the basic actions are pretty restricted. You can't spin jump, you can't run, you can't jump very high. So, pretty much you're just walking through this level until some spooky shit happens. Like, what was that? What's this? Why are the trees bleeding? Are we in Vietnam? What is this? As you walk through the forest, the world starts to get a little stranger with some corrupted entities and, more little jump scares with that till you go through this little black area with some text that I'll read out to you.
I believe I am the god of this forest. Are you looking for me? I am the one that...
Alright, now that that's out of the way... Oh, fuck, that scared the piss out of me. Okay, whoa. Let me catch my breath. What the fuck was that? Man, Peach, you've been skipping rehab? You look terrible. After this point, the game kind of starts to loop, and you gotta kind of figure it out yourself. Now, there's like a bazillion different ways to quote-unquote beat this game. I did not get far enough. I kind of gave the fuck up because, one, it was starting to get on my nerves a little bit that I kept, re-looping the same spot, and two, it honestly kind of scared the fuck out of me so much and eared me out so bad, I just didn't want to play anymore. During this loop, you go through a door and then end up in what looks like a cabin with a corpse in it. There's nothing else you can really do, so I just kind of go through the door and then I end up in this dark, scary place. With more text to read out for you, so here you go.
Oh God, who's this guy?
I tried yelling at him so he'd go away, but my voice was gone. Now he's just staring at me through the window above, and... Now on this loop, I found a little shack, and when I walked in, this dude actually gave me a hint that I used at a further point. And he pretty much just talks to like God or something, and then he says, "Drink the milk." And I shit you not, I loop back through the game, and in the back of that cabin, and look at that, there's a carton of milk. And then interacting with that gave me another area.
There are 2 severed legs on the cabin floor. They're lukewarm, blood still slowly draining from them. You take them with you.
Looks like we're both locked up now, huh? It's probably for the best.
Throughout this loop again, since I had to replay through the first level pretty much, Princess Peach actually has more dialogue for us to read. At least I'm assuming it's Princess Peach. I'm not 100% sure.
My last day as a human being. Then vanished, never to be seen again. Until now.
Now, this next part of the loop, you end up playing as Princess Peach, and, well, you see there's actually still enemies in this level. So, what should you do?
Kill every last one of them.
Well, eventually you kill them all and you make it to the end. And then Princess Peach takes control away from you and you just start walking. And then you see it. The silhouette of the entity that chased you earlier as Princess Peach plunges into the dark abyss below. Now, the next loop, you just keep on walking the same route you always did as the game keeps yammering to you. And then, boom. You see the pit of death and destruction. I don't actually understand the context as to why there's just a pool of blood, but check this out. You press down the right shoulder pad. Oh my goodness, it's evil Princess Peach! And then the game loops back around. Once again, you walk through the same levels they've been playing over and over again. As I was talking to this no going outside individual, I noticed a big-ass Mario go through that window. I wasn't really paying attention to him afterwards. After that, all I really thought about is, why is there a big-ass Mario outside? And then, well, it sent me right back to the main menu, and that's kind of when I decided to quit. Because, 1, I was getting a little spooked, and 2, I was kind of getting annoyed that I wasn't getting anywhere. And that was the also known as Coronation Day. That one made me shit my pants. It was pretty spooky. The first game that we played, Mario, it was pretty eerie, I will give it that. And the second game, I Hate You, was pretty fleshed out as an actual video game. But yeah, that's gonna be about it for today's video. I swear I'm forgetting something. Joke's on them. I don't have to pay my property tax, and I still have my dignity. Hey, everybody. It's a little cold out here. Yeah, I'd say. Still don't really have a location to stay at, since the lawsuit took everything I own. I do. However, I'm still alive. Oh, my phone's going off. Yes, I can still pay for my bill, however. Yes? Weaver, baby! How's it been? I heard you're having a little bit of trouble with the red guy, huh? Well, see, I have a proposition for you. I've been looking through, some of your old work. You can do the Sonic videos. It's like this. Sonic bootlegs. Make us look a little weird. If you do that for the red guy, you get your house back and you get everything you could need to record it. How does that sound? Sound good? Good to be back. It's a little nippy outside. Man, I don't know how I honestly survived for that long. But I have specific instructions. Look at shitty bootlegs of this guy. Yeah, I don't really want to risk it by saying his name. I know Mr. Sega's got my back when it comes to another lawsuit, but I'd still much rather feel much safer if I just don't even say his name. So, you know what? Let's just get into the first one. It's really a Sonic bootleg ROM hack thing, but here is know normally I don't do the plot summary at the beginning of the video, but honestly, this is just too goddamn funny to pass up right now. Alright, let's get to reading. So Mari the Adventurer, an Italian plumber with distinct visual similarities to Mario. Whoa, back the fuck up. Distinct visual similarities? That's Mario! They even let the M on his hat. It's no fucking different. It's the same goddamn person. The worst they did was just take off his sleeves. And he did that in Mario Sunshine. Whatever. Has become lost in his plumbing pipes and has emerged in Sonic's world. Wait. So you mean to tell me we can't use the M-man's name, but we could say Sonic? Oh, what the fuck? Whatever. Okay, whatever. You know what? It doesn't matter. You know why? Because guess what? When you press the start button, you don't get any of this shit, you just go. So I guess, you know, it's just part of the manual? Did this game even come with a manual is the real question. Whatever, you start the game and then you start playing as Mario. Oh wait, I'm sorry, not Mario. So Mari the Adventurer. Distinct visual similarities, not Mario. Alright, so let's just start the game and oh, I immediately got sniped. Okay, that's cool and alright, let's just start over and then, okay, just spin that straight into that. Little shot, okay. Alright, let's just go again. Shit the fuck! Alright, I got past that bit. Are you serious? A spike that you can't leave. That's just, that's glorious game design. That's almost worse than Labyrinth Zone. As you can tell from this little bit of gameplay, the physics are off. Well, first off, when you're rolling, period, you can't change direction or jump, which is something that is definitely possible in the regular Sonic games. When going down through loop-de-loops, you lose all momentum. And I know we're supposed to be talking about controls here, but every time you collect a ring, the melody stops, but the percussion doesn't. And I don't know what's going on with the little live counter here. It looks like Mari the Adventurer. It's giving me the devil eyes. He's a demon! Alright, we did it. We beat the level. Oh my god, Mario's Michael Jackson. Holy poo! What's also kind of odd is that after that little scene, then it does the whole Mari has passed the act thing. Which you'd think it'd be in the section, but it's not. But that's hardly a concern. Even after getting invincibility, the ring sound glitch still happens, so I guess the invincibility song and the melody are layered separately from the bass and the percussion, which I don't get how that works, but I mean, program the way you want to program, I guess. And that is Mari the Adventurer, or just how the game says Mari. Yeah, it was pretty bad. It played like you were slipping on a octopus's intestines, and it sounds like you're gargling dog shit, and makes me want to rip my eyeballs out. It makes me want to tear my hair out. It makes me want to, you know, pass all the bases. Makes me want to kill a family of 5, burn down an orphanage, hijack a plane, and fly it into a building, and I you know, I don't like it. Fuck! Okay, ignoring the giant, Flintstone-shaped elephant in the room, what is on his hat? What symbol is that? Is that an M? Does it stand for 7 Granddad? Who's Granddad? Why is there 7 of them? Wait, so it means king? I'm at your mercy, my liege. Okay, first of all, this looks Game Boy as fuck. The Flintstones were living peacefully with Gazoo. First of all, that was Fred Flintstone, not Mario. And the guy on the map is Fred Flintstone, also not Mario. Oh my god. That is the scariest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life. It's an abomination! It's just the Mario 3 graphics slapped on the Fred Flintstone's head. Oh my god, it's disgusting, and it kind of morphs in and out of reality with every animation he does. Oh my god, they already want him dead. They're shooting Mario Stone Flint Granddad. Well, I got shot, and then I got a game over. On the bright side, though, this game has unlimited continues, and you can tackle any level in any order that you want as long as you have access to it. So let's go to this forest. Let's check it out. Okay, what am I supposed to do here? I can't jump that high. I don't really know what to do. Okay. Oh, I could just jump and grab on. Yeah, that's kind of a feature of this game. You can jump and like grab onto stuff. And honestly, I think it's just a cop-out because they just wanted to make the platforms a little too tall just so you could figure it out through pressing random buttons. Up and A, by the way. Oh wow, what an odd-looking staircase. Bright pink in the middle of the Joe. Oh, hey, buddy. How it go? Yeah, this is not something I expected to see today. You know, Mario the plumber talking to Barney from the Flintstones. You know, it's just something you don't see every day. Oh, and this snake is just spawn camping. I'm at 1 heart too. Yeah, that's fantastic, and nothing much I can do there. So you can pick up little items a la Castlevania, and you can, you know, use those items by pressing up and B, a la Castlevania. And you can swing, kinda like in Castlevania. And when you get hit, you get knocked back like in Castlevania. This is just baby's first Castlevania! So you get to this little waterfall area a la Mario 2, and, yeah, I can't really figure out how to get through it. All I can really do is climb the logs, and then when I try to jump to the other one so I can get to the other one, or get to the top of one so I can get to that little platform over there, and I guess I'm just not fast enough. Maybe Granddad needs to drop a couple pounds. Look at Mario, when he ducked, okay, so he don't really duck, but then look at him, he's just so devious. I mean, he's just like, you see this shit? You seen this shit? Whoa, are these Bam Bam's people? Is that racist? So you jumped off of this cliff, and then you find a little dinosaur-looking thing, and then you get your shit kicked in, and then that's the game. That might have been the laziest bootleg I've ever seen. It's just Mario's face plastered on a Fred Flintstone. At least the last one was built from the ground up to be an 8-bit Sonic game, just with Mario the Adventurer. Now, I know I usually work in threes of these videos. These two games were pretty much reskins, except Mario was built from the ground up to be an 8-bit Sonic game, yada yada yada. But, you know, I'm just not really feeling like it today. Phone's going off. It's probably John Sega telling me how much of a good job I'm doing.
Why haven't you actually talked about a real fucking bootleg, you piece of shit? You haven't even made us look any better than that fucking Italian.
I know what'll knock their socks off.
Fucking better.
Now, the entire game is in Russian, so thank God I found a picture of all of these so I can just throw it into a random online translator, so here we go. Mario and Luigi watched the stars in the night sky, but then their attention was attracted by a star falling behind a mushroom hill. Mario and Luigi immediately went to it. I'm assuming is what they meant by Tua. As they got closer, they saw that it wasn't a star at all, but a spaceship. The creature in it told them that their galaxy was under threat. If Mario does not stop the conqueror of the galaxies with his army, the Mushroom Kingdom will also be doomed. And they said Shakespeare was dead. This game fucking blows. I mean, just the way Mario moves around, he kind of has a weird momentum mechanic, and his jumps aren't natural whatsoever. They really just depend on how hard you press the button, and that's about it. And in the enemies, they don't even really have animations. Nothing looks like it belongs here. You can't hit the blocks sometimes. It's awful. Alright, I'm gonna get him. What? I landed right on top of him! What the fuck do you mean that doesn't count? Alright, let's run it one more time. Let's do it. Come on, we'll get the— oh, come on! Holy shit! Mario just got executed like a xenomorph got to his ass. Oh my god, is this what the Russians find scary? Jesus! Alright, let's at least try to beat the level. Dead, continue, game over. Oh my fucking god! Alright, I made it this far already. Come on! I can feel it! Yes! Yes! Oh my god! Yes! Let's keep going. Let's keep playing the game. I spent over 15 goddamn minutes on this piece of shit, and this is all I get. 2 levels and a game over screen. Fuck this, I'm calling him. Yeah. Hey, Weaver baby, I was just about to call to ask, how's everything going?
Okay, enough of the fancy bullshit, dude. I'm fucking tired of this bullshit. Alright, I played
down,
this shitty
calm
fucking
down.
game. I'm not gonna fucking calm down. Okay, I better get the shit that I'm owed.
Okay, we got it ready for you. Alright, you're free. You're off the contract. You got everything back you wanted. You're good.
Thank you. God.
Alright,
damn.
bye. Is that a building? Finally! I'm free! I'm not shackled by no one no more! Oh, we played some shit today! But that's gonna be it for today. I hope you all enjoyed my pain of the last game specifically, and see ya! Wouldn't want to fucking be ya! Bye-bye! Hey everybody, I've come to a problem. I'm slow. Not just there. Now, I've been in the lab. I've been thinking, how could I possibly solve this problem? And this is what I came up with. I show you 5 million hour energy. This concoction right here should hypothetically make me the fastest human being alive. Now, let's have a little taste test. It's kind of like a orangey strawberry flavor. I'm alive! I'm alive! It's fucking cold in here. Can I get a robe or something? Whoa. Damn. I must be in national danger. Is that a TV? Oh shit! My hat! Huh! Yo! Dude, it's like they thought of everything. Dang. But they have the TV, recording equipment, Sonic game. Oh my god, the government wants me to do Sonic 2. Okay, fuck it, here we go. Sonic 2, the sequel to the game with Labyrinth Zone. You wouldn't believe it if I told you, but Sonic 2? It's here! You can use it to clean up stains. Look at that scrubbing. You can cover up your bald ass head. You can cut your vegetables. Dude, you want french fries? Get french fries. You could play the damn game, but who the hell would want to do that when you can do so much other shit? You can put it in a goddamn tackle box. You can throw it in space. Who gives a shit? Dude, your dog will love it. Your ex-wife will love it. Welcome to the next motherfucking level. Buy the goddamn game, I swear to God. People tend to say that Sonic 2 is the best video game to ever grace planet Earth. But why are you listening to me? Go play it. It's free on mobile. You don't even have to fucking pay money for it. You may have to watch an ad every now and again, but damn it, who gives a shit? This is peak fiction. What are you doing? Why are you still here? Let's review the game. And per usual, I will be using the Sonic Origins version of the game because I don't care, I'm not playing the original. I like my widescreen. For the sake of authenticity though, I will be playing with Sonic and Tails combined. Alright, welcome to Emerald Hill Zone. Yeah, the first level to most Sonic games look arguably the exact fucking same. There's almost no difference. I mean, here, let's put all these side by side and let's just see how different they are. You see, I don't see a difference. Now, what I love about Sonic 2 is its level design philosophy, okay? You see, the Sonic 1 and Sonic CD, they're more exploration, you know, like actual platforming. This is all about speed, getting from point A to point B as fast as possible, while trying to not make so many mistakes. And the special stages actually kind of reward that better than Sonic 1 and CD do. So now, instead of having to get all the way to the end with 50 rings, you just have to get to a checkpoint with 50 rings. Then, you can access... oh god. And this is where we turn the game off. Now, this is the first time I can wholeheartedly say the special stages being bullshit are not my fault. You see that yellow little piss stain? Yeah, that wasted kilobytes right there? Yeah, see, he moves half a second or so after you do an input. So you can imagine how many times this has happened. Not possible! So yeah, I don't like the special stages. Now imagine playing these shits at half the range, half the FOV, and half the resolution. And since there's so many checkpoints in each level, you can get almost all the Chaos Emeralds in just the first zone. I already got 4 in just the first zone. It's kind of impressive, but also kind of bitch made. Then Doc, Eggman, Kobe Bryant's down to his little drill thing, you kick his ass, and then you're on your merry way. Boom, look at that. The best zone comes up next, and honestly, I can tell you why. It actually shows off Sonic speed. It's like really good at showing off Sonic speed. It's one of the fastest levels in the entire game. So fast, I went through the entire first act without seeing an entire checkpoint. Not even one. Act 2 is more or less the same. I mean, that's kind of just how it is for the whole game. It's, you know, Act 2 is Act 1 with more stuff added onto it. Like in Chemical Plant Zone, you drown. Alright, Eggman, I'm gonna kick your ass. Oh. Okay. Okay, Eggman, even for you, this is pitiful. You mean to tell me you didn't even try to attack me once? You just held it over my head like you were gonna do something. Man, Eggman's the rage baiter of the century. Aquatic Ruin Zone has the best song in the game, Fight Me to the Death. It was also in this zone that I got the last Chaos Emerald. So you know what that means. Wait, 7? I thought there were only 6. What does the 7th one do? I guess it just like gives you more power or something. You're goddamn right. Now that we have all 7 Dragon Balls, Goku could go Super Saiyan. That is not the right script. Essentially, now the only things that can kill you are what kill most mortal men. Time, being crushed, and drowning. The longer you're super, the more your rings drain, and then eventually you're just boring-ass, regular-ass Sonic. You know, at this point, I'm starting to think Eggman wants us to win. Come on, son, I'll do you in. I absolutely loathe this stage. Not because it's poorly designed or anything, just because, again, collision chaos. Oh yeah, and this shit. And this game has to get like a lady boner or something for every time that it has you stop in place in this level, killing all of your momentum. Even the boss sucks. It's just jumping around a little casino pinball thing until you hit him. Even just leaving the boss area is a pain in the ass. Would you get faded in Hilltop Zone? I'd get faded in Hilltop Zone. You know, for being a chill-ass mountain, there is quite a bit of lava. Like, a lot of lava. Holy shit, Sonic, you gotta keep moving, the lava's rising. Oh. Oh shit, it's happening again! Run, Sonic! Run! So, Eggman, if you have a machine that is impervious to lava, why don't you just stay under and wait me out? 300 IQ my ass. You see, I would get faded in Hilltop, but I would do some Mystical Crystal and Mystic Cave. This level has a go-to soundtrack though. It really gives me that Donkey Kong minecart level vibes, and honestly, as certified Donkey Kong enjoyer 98, this rocks. Whoa. What the fuck? Hold on, let's get an instant replay on that shit, because I'm 99% sure that door was opening and not closing, so I should not have been crushed. So pretty much the rest of this level is just going on bridges and pulling on vines until you make yourself to the end, and that's about it. But Act 2 is where things get a little bit strange. You see, since I'm playing pretty much the 2011 remake of Sonic 2, check this shit out. Whole new zone. It's actually kind of cool now that you think about it because, I mean, this zone didn't exist until the 2013 remake, and it's like, it's not even an actual zone in the game. It doesn't have its own dedicated, like, full-level system. You have to actively find Hidden Palace Zone, which is cool, because Christian Whitehead saw something in the game files that didn't get complete, and he was like, you know what? Let's do something with that. Let's make something cool. And you know what? I'm really glad about that. However, that does kind of fuck up the game, though, because you don't get to see the Mystic Cave Zone boss. But here it is. Doesn't really matter, because it's kind of mid. But, yeah, that's about it for... Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Shit! Ah! Oh! Whoa! Dude, this is beautiful. Ah, my head. Oh, but... how am I supposed to finish the review if I can't play the game? Ah! Ah! Okay. Now this zone is a little short, of course. It was kind of a last-minute addition, but I mean, it's stunning. Like, genuinely, it looks really good. Like, the little Chaos Emerald-looking things everywhere, and everything's pretty fucking cool. I mean, they got water shooting you out. They got tiny little dinosaurs. Oh, they're so cute. And just like that, Sonic has doomed the entire world, destroying the Master Emerald First Ring. The boss fight shows the fact that Eggman has in fact learned music theory, and he's going to destroy us with his awesome sick beats. Sorry, I died. Oil Ocean might be my least favorite stage in Sonic history. I swear to God, this level is so fucking boring. Number one, it looks terrible. I don't know who the hell decided that orange and green go together. And number two, there's a lot of waiting around for shit to happen. In a Sonic game, you have to wait around for these things to shoot you up into the air, then you have to wait for these little cannon things to shoot you around. It's fucking boring. Even the boss fight kind of sucks, not even gonna hold you. It's literally just waiting for him to come out of the lava, and that's it. It's so goddamn boring. There are many people who hate Metropolis Zone. I'm not one of them. This is a very good, challenging level. Even though it can be bullshit, stars, praying mantises. This level is actually pretty fun to play. I'm gonna be honest with you, I really like running around Eggman's layers in video games, so this kinda, you know, like, scratches that itch a little bit. Oh yeah, and I guess this part's really annoying because you sit still and hold the run button until you get to the peak. Come on, let's talk a little bit more. You know, the left button is pretty fucking sick, especially when you're doing nothing with it. Well, I just beat Metropolis Act 2. Alright, now, what's next? There is a signpost, not a boss fight. So I'm assuming maybe they just wanted to lead up to a final boss level like they did with the other games. Yeah, surely. Definitely. What the fuck? Oh yeah. I kind of forgot that this zone has 3 acts as opposed to the typical 2 in this game, which is what really pisses people off about this specific zone. But surely it leads up to a very awesome boss fight, right? Right? You know, with the amount of screws I had to climb, this boss fight better be the Holy Grail. Okay, well, in all fairness, he is called Eggman. This is what I get for spending 3 acts in this stage. Granted, I do like Metropolis Zone, but I'll be the first to admit it's hard as balls. And you mean to tell me the boss fight that I get out of it is a couple fucking balloons coming out of Eggman's egg sack? What the hell, Sega? Ah, Sky Chase Zone. Playable cutscenes before they became popular. Now, I understand the narrative purpose of this zone, but you didn't have to make it a full level. You could have just given the next act 2 zones, which is what I'm going to talk about. So Wing Fortress opens with Dr. Eggman shooting down an 8-year-old out of a plane, and then boom, you're Sonic running around. Now this level is a little odd, okay? First it starts off a little weird, you know, you do some monkey bars, you know, platforming that you typically wouldn't see in a Sonic game. But then after that, it's just a really dope-ass zone, kind of like Flying Battery, so I don't really know what was going on in their heads, but I mean, this zone, I give it a solid 7 out of 10. I don't think those are supposed to be there. Now, I don't really understand why this stage has a boss, but it does, and if you're Super Sonic, it is bitch easy. Ah, damn, hurry up and let me play the game already! After 44 seconds of doing absolutely nothing, you finally get to the final zone, where you have, again, no rings, and you're probably gonna play against some bitch easy final. What the fuck is that? Oh no, not this thing. Oh god, this thing's fucking awful. Eventually you'll figure out the method is to spin dash into him for a little bit, and then wait for him to come over, and then jump on his head a couple times, and then you just wait again. And then that's pretty much the boss fight. And if you touch his little spinny spike things one time, it's game over. Now that is a final boss for a Sonic game. You're finally learning your lesson. It had challenge and patterns and everything you needed to know. Now that we got the Chaos Emeralds, let's just get the good ending. How does a man that fat run fucking fast? Oh, fuck no. Alright, now this behemoth is a big pain in the ass. Again, you have no rings, so if you fuck up, you go back to the Silver Sonic fight. And you have to hit this guy at pretty much the perfect fucking frame. When his spikes are not facing out whatsoever and he is standing perfectly still is the only time that you can hit this guy. And if you miss, it's back to where you started. And you have to hit this big mother 16 times. No rings, almost frame perfect, or else, again, dead. Hit him on the ass? Dead. Get hit by one of his arms? Dead. Fail a payment to the IRS? Dead. Boss fight had me so hell-bent that I even looked up a YouTube tutorial to learn how to beat this guy, and I still died. I can't! I can't! It's not possible to hit him when he does that shit! I let go! I let go! Why did you spin dash, you piece of shit? Fuck! Damn it, I was a frame off! Oh, thank God. Now that Sonic has not killed Dr. Eggman, he escapes, and then we get the world's smallest cutscene. Yeah, I can't read that. Once again proving that Tails is a waste of data as he didn't do shit to help me in the Death Egg boss fight, even though he's invincible! Oh, hell yeah. Look at me, Super Saiyan flying down. This is the coolest shit I ever fucking seen a day in my life. Hell yeah. Oh, you piece of shit. Stay the fuck away from my good ending. I fucking hate you, Tails. Dead ass. You are my least favorite Sonic character now after this game. Aura. And that was Sonic 2. Now, that was a quality game. I see why people love Sonic 2 compared to every other Sonic game, and they say it's the magnum opus of the series. It's not. And I get it, because, you know, from start to finish, it is nothing but good, enjoyable levels. Except Oil Ocean Zone. I fucking hate Oil Ocean Zone. I will get that tattooed on my forehead. But other than that, it's up there. It's up there. Top 10 Sonic games, it's up there. And I'd say it's in the latter half of the top 10, but still, beyond that, that's about it for Sonic 2. So, see ya. Wait a minute. How the hell am I gonna get out of here? That wasn't there before. Oh, where the fuck am I? Hello? Anybody? Time? I don't know where I'm at. I want to go home. Thank you, sirs.
So how'd you end up out here?
I don't know. That's the thing. I woke up out here, kinda, like a underground place.
Yeah.